Something.
Okay, Ross, we won't start. Good, great, excellent. I didn't even check my levels. I hope I'm coming through all right. Do I exist? What is life?
Yes.
What is life? Yes. Life is carrying graph.
This is a fantasy.
Yes, it is. This is definitely a fantasy. We're not playing Starfinder. It's Pathfinder First Edition. It's probably the last little bit of our Halloween redemption arc, I guess, is what it is.
I like that name.
Is it a redemption for me? I just watched it.
It's a redemption for a video I put out that was really, really horrible sounding. But for everyone else, the Ferris Sombrefell, we're going again. One more time. One more encounter. And Sven's asleep, so Aurelian's on the GM layer until he shows up and says hello, because that's how he says hello every time. But Robin, Anthony, Ross, Shuami, thank you guys so much for your support on Patreon, holding it down for the underground. And we will, I kind of want to get the Schloss Karamark, I'm not even going to lie, so I'm going to click the initiative button several times.
Well, can I, use Restoration Lesser before that happens?
Nope. Y'all have your strength damage. Congratulations. You tangled with shadows. You shadowed with tangles. I really just want to know where my initiative tracker is. I've jammed that button like 20 times. Don't make me use a notepad. I'll use a notepad. Screw it. Okay. One more round. Bursting forth is a knowledge dungeoneering check from the front door. And roll for initiative.
From the front door.
From the front door.
Am I here?
Yes, Jonathan, Molden reappear, Aurelian, oops.
Okay, so...
Might have line of sight.
Why? Wait, well, what happened? Why are we... What's going on? Is this time acting up again?
That's a very important question to ask in this.
I remember I actually got like a really high roll to describe the Archeon or whatever.
You did too. I also turned on one of my monitors while everyone was talking there, and it caused my computer to divide by 0 for a second. I'm sure that was fun. Molden, it's a big scary monster and you don't know what it is.
Oh right, knowledge dungeon.
Oh, we were re-rolling initiative?
If you would. I can't open the initiative.
Oh, yes! This is why you keep the bard.
I don't have dungeoneering.
Oh god, what the hell is that?
I think I forgot to click my guy first again.
Ah!
Okay. This time I clicked my guy and rolled.
And that 18 looks a lot better than a 4.
Is that the brain?
I didn't even knew what I rolled because I was still in the looking for character sheet layer.
What the bloody boot?
Can I get an initiative from Chewie, please?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, on my end it said that I was in the initiative tracker, so I thought I was already there.
I can't see the initiative tracker. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, then I'll...
Yeah, you can all see it.
I was also used to be in it too, with a 15, which was pretty good for me because I
got a
don't
14.
actually have any modifier.
Okay, so then with the, a lot of you don't really have any idea what that is, but John knows. The creature kind of looks like a giant, massive... I forgot the word tumor. There it is. Like a giant, massive tumors with claws and a mouth and several, like, boils along its back, most of which appear to have brains in them. The creature is... I need to get the exact name...
I remember I killed that thing as an air elemental.
You did? You really did. I know its name...
a brain collector, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to get the aberrant name. Brain collector is the phrase used for it. The proper name for it is a Nithaglu. They come from very, very, very far in the depths of space. Some say they work with the Dominion, some say they're agents of the Dominion, some say things in and in between, and I've done a lot more reading as to what exactly mechanically a knowledge check should give you. So Jonathan has a 28. I would consider this creature to be a very rare creature. So the DC is 23. So you've beaten it by 5. So you have 2 questions. They can be as meta as you would like them to be.
Yay. Does it have any immunities?
In my games, no. But it does resist damage from weapons that aren't magical due to its otherworldly nature. It usually spells can bounce off it. Things that would confuse it are a little more difficult given that it literally has other brains. Like, it has taken the brains from sentient life forms, incorporated them into itself to make for lack of a better way to say it, to make that multi-core processor.
I mean, that is just a biopunk way of making a multi-core processor.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got one more.
Okay. Does it have any weaknesses?
It does not.
Damn it, I knew it wasn't going to.
Actually, no, wait, that's not true. That's not true. Just reading real quick, I gotta find it. So, I guess I'll give you the whole stat.
Does it have a weakness to psychic damage?
It does not.
Fire usually kills things.
It does not have a weakness to psychic damage, but what it does have is, looks like this one has all 7 of its kind of like big gross boils, basically, full of humanoid brains. Having these humanoid brains inside it will give it buffs to its armor class, buffs to its concentration checks, knowledge checks, but if it were to lose one of those brains, you'd be pulling cores out of the processor, and doing so will give it negative levels.
Oh,
That's cool.
okay. And I am very high at the initiative, so that's going to be good for us.
Not quite as high as Molden. Molden's first.
The initiative, for me, it looks different than what you're saying on my end.
That's because it's not sorted yet.
Yeah, unsorted.
I'm going by actual numerical numbers.
Yeah, what we're doing is I'm clicking on the initiative tracker and I'm trying to open it, but it's not appearing anywhere on my end. So
That's
I don't know what's
weird.
going on. So I have the true initiative on a notepad.
Got it.
Anyway, the man, the myth, the Molden. He's first. Guess I ought to go ahead and issue a little initiative, shouldn't I?
Is that thing flying?
It's not flying. It's on the ground. Does anybody speak Achaidh?
No.
No, we had that.
I think comprehend languages might have run out by now.
It's probably run out by now.
Yeah, so
Oh, that was not what I intended to click. My apologies.
And we all look and see Jonathan has gained 4 hit dice. We're not questioning why.
Oh wow, it's 10 minutes per level, so probably I don't know.
Yeah, 10 minutes per level, probably not. In Achaidh, the voice is kind of a weird, calm chorus of effects that I don't want to put on in post on this. Just find his brain, bring it to me, and it turns towards you guys. Again, Molden is first.
Yeah. Alright. That's a lot of
Freedom's is always a good thing, right?
Yeah. Freedoms it is. Freedoms makes the most sense. I was looking up other ones. I was thinking like Lantern Archon or something, but Freedoms makes the
Is
most
this thing
sense.
evil?
What do you think? Do you need to ask that question, Emmy?
Is this
Hey,
brain
it might just be a
thing
space
evil?
alien. Oh, but it's also been stealing brains.
I
The
mean,
So
space chicken.
Yeah, no, the space chicken is very evil. I went back and checked. They're like, yeah, you're right. This might be chaotic neutral. Hang on. No, the evilest. John would know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's murdering creatures and stealing their brains sounds like an evil thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, mildly. It tends to be in the description of a stereotypical evil, but, at the same time, it's not nice to put labels on things, now is it?
Yeah, I mean, humans don't get labeled evil because they murder animals and take their skins.
But the thing about the Nithalglu is we have 2 eagles. For the
4.
land of 2 eagles.
We have
4 eagles.
2 is like 4. It's a similar number. Except
Two is the square root of 4.
That's where they're summoned.
Yes.
all right, there's your birds.
We have orcish birds today.
Alright.
Orc blood birds. They are all sorcerers with the orc bloodline.
All their freedom does +1 damage per dice.
If that thing has attacks of opportunity, I believe it went through its threatened squares.
It's flat-footed at the moment.
Oh, that works too. Sweet. But unfortunately, I can't get up to flanking in one turn, so we're just gonna do that one. And then, sorry. Nobody's singing or anything. No bardic performance.
You went before me, so I haven't had time to trigger yet.
Yeah, that sucks. But okay.
The disadvantage of being too fast.
Ah, darn, so bad. It's such a bad
too
thing.
Fast and too furious.
So fast. It's 4 attacks.
4
From all of them.
attacks. The 18 might. 18 does
18.
not quite. The 22 does though.
Alright.
Wait,
They're
you
just,
said your summons automatically get the thing, right?
You get outflank and
Outflank?
and precise strike, but they have to be still flanking and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
And not yet
Ability.
I can't see where the monster is. So
So are your freedoms?
It's okay. It's above you.
Are your freedoms attacks treated as magical?
They are not.
And you definitely one of the eagles hits the creature and it kind of like slides off.
I forgot to do this, but they do have Smite Evil.
Yeah,
So,
I was
I
about
forgot
to say.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that next turn.
Next time.
That was my mistake, but I mean, to be fair, I mean they just got into position. They should have definitely hit their Smite on.
Okay, sounds like
Well,
you're
I have so
on
many triggers.
Jonathan. Yeah, you do.
So they dealt no damage. One of them hit, but dealt no damage.
Pretty much.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna just first off yell out, "Go for the brains!" That is so weird. And then
Isn't the whole thing a brain?
5, 15. Ah, shucks. The freedom's a
What's
moved away
brain?
already. 20, 30. That's 30 feet there. So then that's 5. Crud monkeys. Gosh darn it. But the freedom's moving away. That makes my job difficult. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Starting bardic performance, inspire courage. Everybody has that. The freedoms. I went and looked for a concrete range, Tommy. It just says able to perceive it.
And the bard, and the eagles can hear you. Yeah, so they get it.
Yeah. And I fully consider them as allies, so they do get it. Remember, it's a +2 bonus and whatnot, and it's a morale bonus against charm and fear effects, which probably, if this thing has any sort of abilities, I'm going to say that's going to come in handy.
You don't say. Anything else?
Go for the brains and use holy magic on it or something. It's very not nice.
So then it goes to the bad guy. He actually, in fact, does have a fly speed. Kind of like hops up and floats. 10, 15, 20. Provokes from the eagles. 25, 30, 35.
Sweet. That means I go the flanking.
40. It provokes, to be clear, it provokes from the eagles when I move from here to here. So there's no flanking.
I know. I mean, when they move, I thought it was moving towards us. So never mind.
It is. You count this. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am rolling like crap.
I mean, even if they hit, wouldn't they just do no damage?
Sorry, two of those were not actually attack rolls.
Yeah, those were D4 rolls.
Yeah, I'm like,
The best
of
we're looking
course.
at here is if you crit for max, you would do some damage.
Yikes.
And next up, if Jonathan could make a will save, and anyone with spellcraft, make a spellcraft check.
Is it a charm or fear effect?
Might be a charm effect. It is not a charm effect.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeet indeed. So John passes. John feels, and all of you hear the sound of Jonathan singing kind of like hang for a second as his whole body freezes as everyone except... no, John just barely gets it. Everyone but Asiri can identify that the... this is a really hard word to pronounce. No more aberrations. Let's go back to Spooky Town. And everything is blah, blah, blah. And those words are easy. The Nethalglu tried to cast Hold Person on John. And John just barely shook it off.
Nethalglu. Can we turn it into glue?
I mean, you hit anything hard enough, it'll become glue, my dude. And Geldern is on.
Yeah, also
trying to take down
now have a glue factory, remember?
What?
I think we now have a glue factory, remember? Because we killed that skin stealer guy.
Bleach.
Turn the bleach factory into a glue factory.
Yeah, and we specialize in a factory. Glue.
Thaw glue.
Okay.
So you want to know what's fun? This thing definitely says if it has less brains, bad stuff happens to it. There's nothing in the entry for this monster that's like, this is how you get rid of their brains. This is what you should do. They fixed that in 2nd edition. In 2nd edition, there was a definitive way to do it. And I'm going to use the same way as 2nd edition. But...
okay.
Do we have to say targeting?
I was just about to say just roll and see randomly which of the bonuses he gets for brain he will lose. It's my turn, right?
Yep, you got it.
4-round magic missile, one of the brains.
Okay, give me a spell resistance roll.
Yep, that's I think that was caster level plus my caster stat.
Just D20 plus caster level on this one.
Or just caster level, okay.
I screw that up all the time too.
But I got protection from evil or faith shield or anything like that?
Nothing up yet. The only thing you guys got is bardic performance, as far as I'm aware, in terms of buffs.
Yeah, that should be accurate. I guess a comprehend language and a bunch of strength damage on a lot of people from when we fought shadows.
No.
I'm glad I didn't fight the shadows.
The missiles glance off the thing harmlessly. And Asiri.
Alright. Asiri is going to channel positive to heal everyone within...
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that thing's well out of 30 feet. 15, 20.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing isn't lined up quite properly, so I was just using each square as a 5.
Oh. Are we using these squares of 5, or are we using...
Well, you definitely are playing count the squares to determine how far it is, and I wouldn't count it, and John is just barely in range.
Everyone's healed for 11 points of damage.
Hurrah! Anything else?
Nice. I regained my one missing hit point.
I regained my 4 missing hit points.
Why I don't have shield?
Right, from 27 to 28. Nice.
I'm better now.
Okay. Anything else from Asiri?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Cheery.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna call your character by name at some point. I won't keep referring to you as that goblin wizard for so long ago. At some point, but not today.
Well, because my strength is so low, I'm going to activate my vampiric mind for my strength score would at least be at a 10.
Good enough for me.
And let's see. Now I want to move up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to right here.
Okay, works for me. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Y'all want to know what's super terrifying? This thing has Alter Self on its spell list, but I don't know what to turn into. Like, what?
This thing...
I'm a different spoopy monster. In the comments below, what do you turn your brain collectors into with Alter Self? And Malden, round the second.
How many squares is this thing occupying? Is it large?
It's a large
huge?
creature.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out where to go to do it, because it's lined up in 3 squares on the vertical, but then 2 squares on the horizontal. So I'm not sure.
Use your imagination.
I mean, I will. I wanted to try to make sure. Because I have to do flanking in order for my stuff to work right. so, all right. I will cast for myself. I will cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
And then I will walk here with my sword.
Alrighty, I think that does a provoke. No, it does not. You're good.
And then Eagle will go into flanking there. Eagle will go here. Eagle will go here. And Eagle will go here. And then all of them will smite a brain. This one has flanking, so outflank and precision.
Okay, so the brains are not individual targets to be smote. You can definitely, like, smiting the monster definitely works, but they're not, like, separate entities.
Okay, so, I mean, like, but how do I do the brain thing, then? Do I have to specifically, I don't specifically target it? I do what? I grapple it?
I'm going to say it works in the same way as it did in 2nd edition, and it'd be kind of metagaming to tell you, because the person who made the knowledge check didn't know.
Oh, like...
I think I missed that, but I'm just guessing.
Okay. Then I have no idea. I have no idea because I don't even remember that part. Alright, well, they're just all going to smite the creature, which I believe gets it a +1 on just damage rolls because it has no charisma.
But it breaks the DR, which is the important part here.
Exactly.
Is it a +1 or is it a +1d4 +3? Perspective.
It's for the damage. It's +1d4 +3 damage total. Not it's just +1 because it's the hit die.
I don't think you got the joke, but that's okay. Go ahead. Swing your sword.
I don't. Yeah. All right. Grabbing dice roller. Okay, I'm gonna roll the ones that don't have flanking first.
Sure. 21 hits.
2 21s.
Yahtzee. That's not how that works at all. Okay.
And those 2 both dealt that with their smiting, so
you got it.
Good stuff. And then this one has outflank, which is +4 to its attack.
Nice.
No critical.
We need to take you to the casino.
Should I make that a critical? Would that be helpful, or should I wait?
How close to
you? That's only crit on 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only crit on 20, but I know she can do that.
I got 2 uses left. I can make that a nat 20.
Again, how close do you need to be?
Now?
You're right. I got to be within 30 feet. Never mind.
That's what I thought. I'm like 15, 30 is like.
Also, either way, I don't think it'll trigger all the birds. So. Plus that for damage. Oh, dang, max.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's... Your redemption draws nigh. I don't know why I said it that way.
That's what he gets for ignoring the Eagles.
Take that 13 damage.
That is all my turns in this round.
Okay. Does Molden not have an attack himself?
I cast Divine Favor on myself and then stepped up for combat, so that's both my turn. That's my entire turn.
Why did I think you were a war priest? You're not a war priest. Okay, Jonathal, you're on Athal. I hate that I said that.
Would make me a little too powerful.
I was about to say, what the heck was that?
It was bad. It was great content. Support us on Patreon for bad jokes. But
this is what my money goes towards.
Yes, sir.
High quality entertainment, memes, and other Pathfinder content that you should totally subscribe for. There, was that enough of a shill? Did that go good?
Yeah, yes? That'll work. That'd be totally fine.
Great. Okay, cool. Okay, you know how to pass the sponsorship money to me, but
you get bonuses to rolls.
Actually, let the +1 Tommy bonus to rolls from patronage go through.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that like none of us have ever actually seen.
By that logic, Robin has a +9 to attack and damage with everything.
The Eagles get the Eagles get the +2, right, for damage as well.
Yes, they are able to. It's a morale bonus.
6 more damage.
Got it.
Sorry.
Yep, heard you.
I forgot about it.
I did too.
Normally, I try to do a good job of yelling at people to remember it because, you know, when you're playing the buffer, somebody might as well...
It's the struggle of the bard. You gotta just, hey, you're hasted. Hey, you have a +2 to this and a +4 to that. And if it's raining outside, you got a +6.
Yeah.
Haste.
I mean,
so nice.
Speaking of rain, is it my turn?
Yes, it's been your turn this whole time, friend. That's why you're on the fall.
Me.
God.
Stop that. Stop that now.
Yeah,
Stop that.
Shouldn't have done it twice.
Alright, let me just quickly put my own Bardic Inspiration in on my sword. Thought. And, yeah, so... okay, then what do I want to do? Well, obviously, it's a free action to continue Bardic Inspiration. Or Bardic Performance, and I was thinking 5e for a second there. I was thinking the wrong thing. Oh yeah, humor. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay, what type of action is it to do a recall knowledge check?
Knowledge checks are free actions. You get 1 in a round.
Okay, so I'm going to make all of my knowledge checks are a +8, so but I guess the knowledge planes would be the best one for me to think of how to get rid of this things like brains.
That would be behind dungeoneering, and you crit it.
Earlier.
So you've got, since you can't natural 20 a knowledge check, and I'm mostly nerding out on this because I'm playing a Magus in a 3-5 game, or a Duskblade rather, who has a feat called Knowledge Devotion, which is a really good feat. Probably really good for Jonathan also.
I'll look into it.
But it caused me to have to learn exactly how knowledge stuff works. You know everything you could possibly know about this thing.
Okay, so how would one destroy its brains?
I do not know. You had 2 questions, and that's like, pop its brains, do that, yeah. Now so I know how things work better.
Okay, so I know to pop its brains. I don't know how to do it, though.
Pretty much.
Gosh darn it. What does his brains look like? Are they covered in, like, membranes or anything in terms of defensive materials or stuff like that?
They're like... I'm trying to think of the grossest way to flavor text this as possible. Imagine, if you will, a blister on the skin of this thing. Clearly inside the slightly see-through membrane of said blister, there's a brain floating. And there's some kind of viscousy fluid that seems to be, like, feeding the brain, for lack of a better way to say it.
So we might have to pop the blisters. You.
You indeed.
Ew. Gross. Not fun. This isn't fun. This isn't good.
Do they seem to be free-floating, or do we see, like, a spinal cord?
They're not connected to anything. They're just kind of floating in the back to tank, if you will.
Then he's got Wi-Fi. They're not connected in.
Yeah, the Dominion of the Black was the first people in Galarian's history to come up with wireless connections. That's why they're so OP.
That actually explains too much. This can never be allowed to become canon. Wait, does that mean the Dominion of the Black and the whatever technocracy in the... Oh my god, I learned something about one area of Galarian and forget what I know about all the other ones.
The Technic League in Numeria?
Yes, them! Does that mean that the Domain of Black are fighting with the Technic League to see who would be the first to put a man on the moon?
No, the Dominion's been to many moons. I won't spoil Iron Gods here.
God damn it, let me
Maybe we should play Iron Gods. Y'all want to play some Chainsaw Swords? Just take your damn turn, son. We've been sitting here for like 5 minutes. I love talking to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, but would you like to pop Golden Blister?
Ugh.
You.
Alright. The problem is that I'm not certain. Okay, Bardic Inspiration's going... Screw it. I'm going to pop a... let me check. 5, 10, 15, Yeah, 20.
What spell level does a have?
5, 10, or no, 5, 15, 20, 30. Okay, yeah. Popping the haste. Pop!
Nice.
So all allies within 30 feet of me are hasted. So that's another +1. Yeah, that's another +1 to your guys' attack rolls, a +1 to your AC and reflex saves and all that sort of stuff. So, yay!
Okay. Now that we have access to 3.5 stuff, does it mean we get to have greater haste and superior haste?
I think those are 3.0
spells.
spells, I'm pretty sure. Snake Swiftness is a spell that's available then.
There is actually something I'm trying to get. There is actually a bardic masterpiece that acts like haste, except the bonus that haste gives you is increased the higher your bardic level is. That was my next feat sort of thing I was going to get.
Dope. Is your turn over
really
there?
fun.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. Here's a concentration to cast defensively. He passes with flying colors and spellcraft checks from everybody.
Moly.
And well, you don't need to make spellcraft checks. A bolt of lightning bolts out, but Molden has no idea. Probably because Molden is right in the point blank as reflex save, and reflex save. Jonathan, Edgar, Molden.
Does the bonuses go to reflex too?
Yes, yes, they do.
Oh, yes, it does.
You get a +1 bonus to reflex save from
A +1?
Yeah.
+1? Okay.
I only got a 15, though. I'm not going to be safe. This is going to hurt.
+1 on mine.
Well, looking at the dice, John fails, Molden passes, Chewie passes.
No, no, I'm
Well,
going to
at least I can tell it's lightning bolt. It's like, guys, it's a lightning bolt. And people are half charged, and they're like, I know.
I'm going to take the full damage of this. This is not good.
I'll give you a +1 to that dice roll to get you up to a 16.
Am I 5, 15, 20, 25? No, I'm
John's just out of range.
I'm out of range.
Are you?
Yeah.
Square out of range. He's
Just
he's
barely.
35 feet.
Well, that's 70. Whoa, 76. Zap! 29 or half of 29.
Yeah,
Has a move action. It provokes an attack of opportunity from everybody in range. Basically, I'm going to use my move action to fly to the... I'm going to take off this dynamic lighting really quickly. Because everyone's going to know where it is. It flies up here.
What is
on
that?
top of the bookshelf?
I took only 9 damage.
Does it break line of sight?
Not really. It probably has cover. You can see, tentacles and things. But all 4 of you get an attack of opportunity. Molden gets an attack of opportunity. Molden misses.
Rolled very low.
You did, too.
Shit.
That includes the +3 from the combination of... Oh, yeah, no, you rolled a 2 on the dice. You ain't hitting. You rolled a 2 on the dice. You ain't hitting. We ain't at the level where a 2 can still hit.
I know. I'm aware of my unfortunateness. Alright, sorry, 1 second. That's a +5 because of the Bardic. Alright.
Chewie might be able to hit with a 2.
Hey!
Please confirm. Damn.
No!
Oh, boo! That would have been so good.
The last one that I rolled was not high enough, but that was also supposed to be.
Sure.
Shame.
So only one of them hit. 2 because of the Bardic. Alright. That much damage.
Okay, understood.
All those swings and only one. If I would have got that critical because of outflank, they would have all provoked again.
It would have gone off. It would have gone off hard. Instead, it'll just pass
extra
together.
round of attacks.
Is it within reach of me?
It's about 20 feet off the ground.
Gotcha. So,
okay. Quick question, Tommy. How does caster level checks to penetrate that work if you amp your spell level for the spell? Does it
just your cast?
Does it? Okay, so it's not affected if you amp your caster level for the spell that you're using.
Right. The only things that affected are spell penetration. Elves get a +2.
All right. Because I was wondering, since my passive and my metamagic feat both increase my caster level for the spell, so I wasn't sure if that counts into the battle resistance thing or not.
Of course.
Alright. Let's try again. Same roll.
Same
Nope.
roll. A lot of people
It's
are rolling the
still
same things.
bountiful
over and
in
over.
the place.
And it goes then to Siri.
All right, Siri is going to try and cast a spell. Now I got to remember how spell resistance works.
D20 plus caster level.
That's easy
It's
enough.
the same as mine, so just d20 plus 6. Since, well, we should all be level 6, but I think some of us are level 7.
Spiritual weapon, here we go.
Is it also your
No,
your-
plus 6, D20 plus 6 plus caster level. You don't add your mod or nothing. You add your mod for casting defensively or for DCs and things.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I want to make sure too. 'Cause sorry.
13, you're fine. 13 doesn't get there though.
Darn. Can I use a hero point to reroll?
Sure.
Fingers crossed.
Damn! Probability is weird today. We either all need to go to the casino or we need to go to bed. One or the other. No middle ground on this one. Probability is...
Middle of the day for me.
Go back to bed. Probability is too weird. You're going to step outside and get hit by 5 cars or win the lottery. Who knows? Hard to say.
I mean, if those are my options, I would take that. I'm not gonna lie. I would try that.
It's like one of those
All right.
weird press the button scenarios. Get hit by 5 cars. Win the lottery, though.
I would do that. How hard would it be?
Is cereal done?
Yep.
And it goes to Chewie.
Alrighty. Let's see here. 5, 10. So it's out of reach with how high it is.
Hold on. You get here.
Oh.
You go there. You are there. And as you move, it provokes twice. Because
that's
everyone's
how far it
favorite
reaches.
word. Dropping out of invisibility.
Oh,
jeez.
And they're attacking Chewie again.
And they're attacking Chewie again. The alpha blood of Chewie. These target Chewie's flat-footed. Well, I guess actually, if Edgar can make a perception check real quick.
Alrighty.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Plus, I moved this round, so I've got a 53 and a 38.
Holy cow.
D20 plus...
Are those the hit?
No.
No,
That's my
a
stealth
high
check with
hit.
invisibility.
Oh, okay.
One guy literally like tripped and rolled on the ground, but we still wouldn't have noticed him.
7 against your flat. Never mind. Okay, they just they flail their arms madly at you and nothing happens.
They try attacking Chewie, but in that moment he moves, and so they just flail out the air.
That couch is dead. Right there.
Just kind of like look over like, oh, hi.
There's
Yeah.
2 more of you now.
They just step into the couch that Chewie was standing on.
You
Alrighty.
should totally go back
So-
to where you were and go and flanking. Or
So can
possible
I
flanking.
attack?
Yeah. You've used 5 feet of a move action.
Alrighty. I want to throw my amazing holy water.
Okay.
Awesome.
No combat reflexes
Alrighty.
here.
Turns out they have the same feat as Chewie, and it doesn't
So
deal
what
anything.
is so I'm getting a +1 from haste.
You should
Bonus
have a
performance
plus
gives me a
3
plus
total
2.
on the roll, I believe.
Okay. Thank you. And these guys are undead. So my 9 becomes a 10.
Yipper. Certainly hits.
Alrighty.
I think once you managed to crit with that holy water.
You did?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was
Yeah.
flavor that holy water one time in the prison.
Mountain Dew. LaCroix. That's why they died. It tasted so horrible. Okie dokie, 12 points of damage, and then I get a reflex to dodge the sploosh. I think I'm gonna roll reflex anyway. I don't know what life
Yeah.
is. 20, Jerry?
Let's see. Well, how would I add that up?
Should be listed. Is it a class feature for you?
Hang on. Let's see.
If it's a class feature for you, it should be 10 plus half your hit dice, so 13 plus your, I'm going to guess, your wisdom.
Yeah. So 13 you said? 14, 15. 15 they need to beat. So yeah, they take half.
Alrighty. Sounds good to me. And then it's on... If Chewie's all done, back to Molden.
Don't I get a second attack from haste?
No, you used a move action.
Gotcha.
Technically, you 5-foot stepped, but you made a move action that then things happened.
Wait, is there only one?
Why didn't you finish moving?
Is there only one reflex save?
No, one got hit. The other one took splash.
Okay.
Hey, Chewie, why didn't you finish moving in a place that we could 5 foot and get flanking? That would have been, Sugoi.
Well, he already
provoked the attack of opportunity. Yes, you already provoked the attack of opportunity, and you could have used the rest of it. But okay, I will 5 foot here. Yeah, I know. I said it while you were doing it, but then you didn't listen.
But you could also, what you could do is, this square is stairs, but you could also go under the stairs here. In that case,
but I only want a 5 foot so I can attack twice.
Okay, sure.
Because,
okay.
Attacking twice is nice. And
except for the fact that he died to the first attack, if you want to flavor it.
Can't you?
It's so sharp that it
3 times
cut face. Can only attack twice because of
Inquisitor is not a full bab.
Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I thought you were a full bab class.
Oh, sword cuts up from the lower portion of the torso up into, and then cuts out through his shoulder. And just slices him up. And I was about to go for a second one, and I'm like, oh, he's dead. Actually, that means that we're still in the line, and I say, let's not stand in lines as a free action. Because,
yeah. I wonder if it has fireballs.
Eagles would do this, flying right up to him in the same way that he flew. So I believe if he can provoke however many times it provokes, I believe. I'm not sure if that provokes because they want to go into flanking.
It doesn't provoke. Oh, wait. Yeah, it would provoke once. Okay, I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
As you go flying past it, it's going to try to do a nom nom nom. 31
Nibble away.
Yeah, 31 hits.
Okay. For 14 points of damage, and if the creature survives, if it can make a fortitude save.
Creature, that one is dead.
We see an explosion of feathers.
Yeah, just...
Alright, so, okay. There, I have 1 on this side, 2 on this side. Are all of them technically flanking, or no? Because I know the flanking rules get weird because it's passing through it, but it's like...
These two are flanking.
To me, it is.
This is not flanking because there's not anything on the other side. I can't draw a straight line from that token to something.
The problem is you didn't put it in the exact square. That's why I'm trying to... it's supposed to... since yours is a large creature, mine are small, but they're supposed to be able to do that.
But they can't.
But yeah.
These are the squares that resolve it. These two are flanking. That one's not. You can technically draw a straight line from anywhere, but it's not flanking.
Okay. No, I'm also saying this thing is not in a full square. Full 4 squares. That's why I'm also...
It's almost like there's no squares on the thing that was in the dynamic lighting.
But, I mean, that's what these guys are trying to be exactly flanking. But
just make your attacks before I kill all your birds.
They make more damage.
Mother trucker!
Cacaw! Got that.
Roll some crits.
I do want them to roll some crits. Alright.
Well, 23, and I think it's 21 as well. Yeah, 23 and 21 both hit.
Alrighty then.
Shame that they are out of smites.
Oh, they're all smiting. They smite until the creature's dead.
Or they rest.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
But if they were to attack a new creature, they wouldn't be smiting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds right.
You got it.
Believe that's proper on all the damage. I think. All right. I think that's good.
Okay. Then, if Molden is all done, it goes to Jonathan.
Uh-oh. It's my turn now?
It's your turn now. Live that dream.
Okay. Time to spend 5 minutes yelling at the GM about rules and knowledge and lore and shit.
Indeed.
So is somebody gonna take care of that? Okay, fine. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step towards this guy, and I guess full round attack him with Uncle's sword. So 1, 2.
Okay. Duly noted. 8 and 7.
And that is magic, obviously.
Sounds good. All done then?
Yeah, that's a 4-round attack. Bardic Inspiration and Haste are still active for all intents and purposes, though. Just making sure everybody remembers that.
Of course. Alright, to the bad guys. I guess I'm going to do the thing that every summoner wants you to do, and it's the whole reason summoners are good. I'm going to spend my full round full attacking all of these freedoms real quick.
Yeah.
But not the party, and that's why summoners are great. I bit on the eagle for a 19 to hit the eagle.
Yes.
Yeah.
4.
I so often the
9 points of damage. If they survive, make a fortitude save.
I think I have like a D4.
Which one?
Dice.
Which one was it?
Does it matter? It matters because you're putting hit points in. This one here. Like they're all the same. Oh. Oh, I see why. Okay, good. And now we're gonna do some claws. Boom. Never mind. And one more. Boom. 21 to hit. Miss.
Yes, it hits.
Huh? I wasn't sure if that was a miss or a yes.
They're just eagles.
I don't know what you've done to them. What have you done to freedom? You built a wall around it. 12 damage.
Yeah.
Apparently, people also come here for the political subtext as well.
I mean, I think everybody who hangs out at BDG knows what I'm about. Make a will save, Johnny.
What? No.
You stabbed me and I'm mad about it.
Gosh darn it.
I once drove the wall out of horses.
Is that a charm effect?
I'm looking as though by, it's either a charm or no, it is a compulsion.
Screw it, I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use my hero point because I'm kind of scared of these guys.
Well, I mean, it went past.
Oh, come on!
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. A 13 would have failed.
That's what I would have thought.
I just wanted to see if it would run. A 13 would have failed by 1. I guess I don't get to dominate anyone.
Oh, thank God I used my hero point for that. Oh, God.
I just wanted my guys to have buffs. That's only fair if I...
No. Be gone.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, Gildern, you're on.
Because with that change... but then all the... I'm just curious, because haste would still be on... Haste would still be ongoing for everyone else unless I ended the spell, which I guess I would, because then I would.
You wouldn't end the spell. You would regard the vampire spawn and the Nilfgaard as your...
Yeah, no, but I can't just change who haste is affecting mid-spell.
Yeah. I'm thinking Allegro. I'm thinking the bard from 2E.
The Allegro, the Allegro is... that's my second level version of haste that only works on me and my Bardic Inspiration.
Haste for friends, Bardic performance for bad guys, but it doesn't matter because you didn't get dominated, and it's on Gildern.
I am so glad I used that.
Well, shooting the brain didn't work so well, so I guess I will attempt magic missiling one of the Nosferatu.
Alrighty.
That's still alive.
Can you make a perception check?
Yeah, sure. Oh. $18.
Oh, I had 36. The good thing about bad news is it comes in 3s.
Oh, bollocks.
No, that's on Sunday. 8 to hit. I'm so good. An 8 might hit Gildern's flat-footed. Maybe.
No.
Alright, fair enough.
I have 10 AC. I have 10 dexterity, so I don't have any minuses.
I would have been so good. I could have hit you if I had that bard dominated. Okay.
Well, also, you would have needed to roll that D100 to see if you hit, even if you hit.
I guess so. Okay. Okay, magic missiling. Oh boy.
Yeah, well, I guess I was already targeting this guy.
Yeah, this guy pops out of invisibility and tries to punch you as the spells are, as like the missiles are flying out of your fingers. Finger guns, if you will.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
16, that's pretty good.
You want to flavor it?
Nice. Well, I barely dodged the attack of the invisible one, and my missiles still fly through, and it's pretty much it's like hit at 4 different spots. They make like a cross. It's like one in each shoulder, one in the belly, and then the last one straight in the head.
Good enough for me. All right, Asiri.
All right. Asiri will do a 5 foot this direction. And she is going to try and cast Spiritual Weapon on this guy again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Fingers crossed.
A Spiritual Weapon doesn't have spell resistance, though. Does it?
Saving throw, none, but yes, spell
Oh,
resistance.
fair enough. A 22 does pass.
All right, so a big ol' warhammer manifests and starts swinging at this guy here.
Okay.
Big ol' brain dude, which is this. I actually typed it out ahead of time.
Aw, look at you being proactive. As we sit here and wait for it.
Yeah, I gotta type it in. At least the /R. 14 to hit?
No, but a 21 would.
Or 21, yeah.
Blackjack.
I can talk, I swear.
If you say so.
Shush. I wasn't expecting to get this far.
I mean, me neither, but here we are. I distinctly remember there was a point in time when I was going
9 points of force damage.
to work at a pizza joint, and then Robin became my first big patron, and I lost my mind. And then here we are a year later, living the dream, doing 9 damage to a weird brain cancer monster. Also, it's Edgar's turn.
Brain cancer monster. So there's no way for me to attack the brain unless I climb.
You could climb the bookshelf.
Yeah, but then I would be in melee range.
Also that.
I think I'm going to take care of the vampire first.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15.
For a second, I thought all the vampires were dead. Like, Chewie, what? But not you. Chewie, no!
15. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to attack it. Counts as undead. I get a +3. So... messed that well up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yipper.
I still had the modifier for the holy water.
55 hits. Yeah, don't say! So does a 27. 27's also in your threat range.
Alrighty.
18, oh, I don't know. Yeah, an 18 confirms.
Yes! And I don't think I could Vital Strike since I moved. Even
You can. Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay.
That's the whole point of Vital Strike, is it's a consolation prize for having to move first.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's just that your Vital Strike dice are not multiplied.
So I want me to roll the 1d10 first and multiply that, then roll the other d10?
Yeah, sure. And multiply your modifier.
My modifier is 0 right now because I'm strength out of 10.
Oh yeah. Does that mean your attack rolls are accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then just 3d10 basically.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm rolling so high is because I got the bard buffing me.
Yeah.
So that's a 4 times 2, so that's an 8, plus 1 because he's undead, so 9. And here's a d10. And he takes a 3.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's the
remember
bonus
that
to hit from that buff?
Oh, does it add to damage too?
+2 for weapon attack and damage rolls.
Alright, so that's a 12.
I don't think it works for the purpose of spiritual weapon, because spiritual weapon is a spell.
In total,
unless it says make a weapon attack roll.
It says make a weapon attack roll.
Isn't a, it's not an ally. It's a quasi-summon, but not a summon.
It's an entity. It would not be able... Unless you
quasi-dot.
Unless you summoned spiritual weapon and started wielding it yourself, which there are rules for, I don't think you'd get the bonuses of Bardic Inspiration, unfortunately.
Speaking of summon, it's unmolded.
Huh. I mean, I still get multiple attack bonuses for High Bab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
I'm going to move here. I will summon more freedoms, which gets rid of the previous freedoms. It's a lot. This one goes away, but then they're all I want them all flanking, especially since there's an even number. There should be 6 exactly flanking.
Yeah, every summon I got is like, it doesn't matter if your summon has low hit points and it dies in 1 hit. That's 1 hit that didn't go to your party.
Exactly. They will all smite.
Hey, look at you remembering all 6 of your triggers.
That's 1 eagle.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I did the math wrong. That's actually 2 points higher for attack.
Okay, the 17 would miss then. Which then would be... Yeah, okay.
Okay, but that's 2 24s. Alright,
so should I turn one of those 19s into a 20?
You're not in range!
So close.
I wish you could.
I was about to be like, only a series.
Yeah, if it wasn't upwards, it would work, but because they are 20 feet up.
Over.
30 is here. This square is 30 feet, right here. The closest one is 5 feet out of range and then 20 feet up.
Darn.
Alright, 1 second. I'm copying the That's 2 hits.
Okay.
And then
21 hits.
So another eagle.
Gah!
Hit.
20. Man! Yeah, both those hit. 2 hits.
Oh.
I hadn't quite figured out my max HP. I'm gonna figure out my max HP real quick.
Don't know how many eagles that's been actually. Sorry. 4, I think.
Okay.
You need keen eagles.
Sharpen your freedom.
Alright. 2 more. Oh, that's a critical chance. Did the 11 probably didn't confirm?
Not at all.
2 more hits, I believe. And then last eagle.
Okay.
All these 19s and I can't do a thing.
I know. You gotta stay.
That's just one more hit, right?
Yes. Okay, if you'd like to flavor it. If you'd like to flavor freedom appearing and just kicking something in the head over and over again. Freedom shows up with 6 baseball bats, and then Alfagu owes Freedom money. They all work at Sally Mae. They're here to collect the student loans. Whap, whap, whap.
Oh, too topical.
You know who I am. You know what I'm about.
I saw the creature and just kept summoning, and the eagles just tear into it, biting, scratching. It's like I summoned little swarm armies. It's quite nice.
It's not bad.
And I have a lot of them.
Since targets are free action, I say, hey, what happened to the screen?
And all of you find yourselves back without Theo. Go away, Theo. Theo's alive. I just spoke with Sven. He actually really liked his rogue a lot, and he'd like to keep
one we killed?
Yeah. And we're back at Schloss Karamark, and y'all, I need to pee. 2 seconds. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. We're not streaming, but pretend we are. Okie dokie. That was super fun. And now we are back, and when you need to do a Halloween session for a party who's living in Halloween Town, basically, that's what you do.
So you just take us to another part of Halloween Town?
No,
and just have
do some nostalgia, basically.
This is kind of like...
Do we still have the gem thingy on us and the notes and whatnot, or are those gone?
All of that's gone. Everyone has the hit points, ability score, damage, spell slots expended that they had a second ago. And play resumes where we are.
Do we still have the loot that we got from the skin crawlers?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm back at normal strength.
No,
so we at least
everyone has all of the ability score damage that is still on you. All of your spell slots are used. You were at the hit points you were at a second ago.
Well,
Everything
Syria will cast Lesser Restoration on herself now that she's got the time.
Pace will eventually run out, you guys. And I would also drop Bardic
Thanks, Achilles.
Inspiration. And apparently a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got up and it woke him up.
Well, Gellin will move over there and look through the... Open the door like a little bit and look through it. Just to make sure that nothing is coming at us while people are curing their ability damage.
Okay. So you definitely see... you see me scrolling through a PDF that I had to reopen.
You see me scrolling.
You see me scrolling! I normally ask for a perception check, but y'all already know what's up. Okie dokie. So... sorry, my cat is being real loving and it's cute. A slender stone bridge arches gracefully over a roaring waterfall, linking the gatehouse to a fortified manor house clinging to the cliff on the far side. Y'all have already dealt with it. You know that's a flesh golem. It seems to be just guarding the door. It's not moving.
Okay, that's good. Just making sure that it's not coming this way.
Nope. Just hanging out.
Like...
What happened to the trolls?
They died.
killed them.
Miserable deaths.
We killed them.
Yeah, we pretty much slaughtered them.
The first assault went really badly. The first assault, they all saw through the will saves and started shooting people. They all didn't see through the will saves the second go-round, and that was what did it in for everyone.
Well, they also
a Siri and also a bard.
20s. Yeah, but they also didn't start the combat off with 3 natural 20s.
That's
that would help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seem to be disoriented. I don't know exactly what's going on right now. Or are we just fighting trolls? That was the last thing my character remembers.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Time is wibbly-wobbly here in our playthrough of Carrion Ground. We're actually ramping up to go to Strange Eons for the next book.
I mean, what do you expect when cosmic diva creatures mess with time and space?
Yeah.
It was the only thing to keep us alive.
Wasn't there a staff here somewhere?
Wasn't there a what?
A staff in this room.
Oh,
yes.
I thought you said a snack. Wasn't there a snack here?
I'm currently trying to hide it because I think it looks like crawling insects and I don't want to freak Molden out.
You guys do know, in fact, that it is a staff of swarming insects. Do with that as you will.
Yeah, and I think the description is that I mean, it's just a staff, but the staff looks as if it had moving insects or something on it.
Uh-huh.
So,
there's also, like I said, 208 gold and 345 silver and a beat-up guard's uniform, as well as a gagged skull, the symbol of the Whispering Way.
Yeah.
Which we destroyed.
Right. So the fragments of the skull thing.
To destroy it, shouldn't we learn from it and study from it?
Looks awkwardly at the bard.
Because then we can use this to, as evidence of crime and actually be able to do my job as an inquisitor.
Well, if you'd like to pick up all the pieces on the ground, I'm sure you could.
Go mending people. Who has mend?
I do.
At this point, it would be trying to find little tiny pieces of a broken thing, though.
Not mending will actually find it for you and they magically fly to position. But
okay, fine, you nerds. 10 minutes passed and you have a damn symbol. Would someone like to break it again? I'll send my cat. My cat breaks it. Don't you, buddy?
Okay,
I thought the reason why we agreed to destroy it was because of the fact that it could be used as a, technically as a focus and stuff like that.
Well, we'll let Molden hold it. As I go with Molden.
The holy man should be able to not fall to its evil influences.
Yeah.
You should be fine.
I'm neutral. I mean, my god's neutral. I'm good, but my god's
Oh, you're Pharasma.
Not
Well,
quite.
it's a good...
Bronia.
A long, long time ago, this man, a patron, asked me to make stats for a deity, and now present day he's playing using those stats for that deity. Full circle.
Fair. Very least.
Isn't Pharasma the goddess that...
I am Bronia.
He was my god's mom.
Yeah, I mean, Pharasma is also the goddess of that, and I think she's affiliated with the Palatine Eye, right?
The order's more cults. We have members that are part of Erasmus clergy, and we have members that are probably part of many different groups. It's not a religious organization.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm tired. I think
I am still slightly charged from whatever the hell we thought was.
I can continue. I have a little bit of lightning damage. Never thought lightning would hurt so much.
You got nearly turned into a goddamn shish kebab. I don't know what you're talking about not hurting.
Yeah, I rolled real well. On the other side of that, in Age of Ashes last week, I had a cleric kill the whole room by just dropping a fireball at his feet, and I rolled like 3 ones.
Nice.
It's not good.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Big exciting moment. Big stressful attack. 3 damage.
Oh yeah, and it only made it better than everybody passed the save too.
Well, what are we doing?
And I remember taunting you by saying it only took away my temp HP because you had that. Yeah, it only had taken away my temp HP.
If you want, we could possibly rest again.
This is a pretty fortifiable spot. It looks like the trolls had fortified this door here. There's a bunch of like busted furniture and stuff there.
Alrighty, let's camp here, guys.
Well, I can also just, when we take one of the ropes, do the rope trick.
That also works.
Yep. That sounds good to me.
Alright, I grab one of the ropes and use a 2nd level spell for rope trick.
Okie dokie.
I will mark that down.
Also, keep watch, but yeah, all good.
God.
Okie dokie. In that case, the keep watch seems real extra right now, but
I know, right?
it's a good practice. Just we're resting.
We had a fortified place.
I mean, you know, at this point, he's going to get it back the next morning, so it's like, why not?
My character also likes to not sleep, so you can keep watch. That's the flavor of that. So
8 hours passed. It's probably at this point that it was kind of, you guys had attacked it like the early morning. Time is wibbly wobbly, so it's like.
Anybody else need healing?
Like middle of the afternoon as you guys come out of it.
Anybody needs healing, but okay, before we go to sleep. Yeah.
I'm preparing some lesser restoration.
Yeah, there was.
I got my strength damage.
Me too.
I don't normally heal, but when I do, it's towards the end of the day.
I don't always heal, but when I do, it's when I have extra
I
spell
prefer those
slots.
techies.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, Geldon will collect the rope that we used for rope trick.
Emergency uses.
Just so that we don't leave it behind.
So,
let's not lose our 60-foot magical rope.
So does resting get rid of some of the strength damage?
You should get 1 point back per every 8 hours.
Alrighty.
Well, yeah. Well, we also have. I think we still have a wand with a couple of charges left that you could use to cure yourself.
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we went through an AP
Kid.
low level that just threw a bunch of ability score damage at everybody.
And somebody had dex damage. From
Somebody
that.
had 3 dexterity for half the AP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to use the wand on me and the shaman.
Okay. Roll those d4s.
Alrighty. So how many d4s do I roll?
1d4 per use.
1 for each use.
And I'm going to use it on the shaman first. How badly hurt do you look?
Uh,
I'll roll 1 first.
yeah, just start with 1.
It starts with 1.
Yeah, 1 of lesser
Look,
restoration, 12
Still
charges.
hurt, but barely.
Do you need another go?
I believe
No,
we
I'm
used
good.
7 of the charges,
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
7 sounds right.
Yeah.
I want to use... Okay, so...
So 8, 9.
Oh, I got 4. Let's
Remember,
see.
we were rolling it a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were
So that one's for
a lot
you.
of those.
Yeah. And then...
Before you
Well,
roll it
well,
again, I'll use 1 on you.
Alrighty.
Because I have just the spell prepared.
Oh, okay.
Another one?
Well, I'm 1 away.
Okay,
Wait.
I'll use my last one. There you go.
Alrighty. Want me to roll 1 more?
Yeah, I'm 1 away too.
Alrighty. We're back up. How many charges do we have left? I think we got like 3 now.
Looks like you've used 10 charges of the wand. I think the wand only had 10 charges.
No, 2 of
12
those were
charges
Siri
total.
casting a spell.
Oh, sure. Okay, so then I see 2, 4, 1 came from the wand, then a Siri cast 2, and then you did 1. So it looks like that wand has 1 charge remaining. Before it is just a stick.
I could use the stick to impersonate a wizard.
Oh, speaking of, do remember, Chewie, that you're holding onto a wand of hold person with 11 charges.
Okay.
That's one of the things that you took from the loot that we had.
Chewie will forget this.
Yeah, that's why I'm reminding him, because
But does that only work on humanoids, or would it work on monsters?
well, it only
Old
works in
person and old
humanoids.
monster are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I targeted the human when I cast Hold Person, not the Tiefling. Actually, I think I could have hit the Tiefling. I think both the Tiefling and
Old
the
person
Fleshling
is
have
a
alternate racial
humanoid
traits that make
creature,
them
and
humanoids.
humans
Yeah.
are considered part of the human
Would it
subtype.
have worked on the trolls?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't think it would work on the trolls since I thought they counted as monsters.
Giants are humanoids.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Pretty much, if it has the humanoid form, then it should work.
Got it.
In most
More or
cases. Yeah.
But it wouldn't work on like an Azamar.
Ishterashai or something. Welcome home.
Okay. What do, team?
Well, I guess we want to go and look inside the castle. We need to kill the flesh golem in front first, so.
Why? Why do we need to kill the flesh golem?
We need to get inside the castle.
Because the flesh golem will probably attack us. It's one of those flesh golem dogs. You remember those flesh golem dogs from the factory?
It does
Also
appear to be guarding
remember-
the door, yeah.
I do remember that our flesh golem Bob invited us to come say hi.
That's true. But I don't know if that flesh golem dog knows about that.
Maybe not, but maybe the master might. I don't know.
I mean, we could
Maybe knocking,
I mean, that
saying
might
hello.
be
try.
why they attacked us. On
I mean, you go first. I will stay behind you at a safe distance.
That sounds very. Yeah.
I don't want to get bit by that thing. I've seen, I think, what it did to Chewie, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Edward. Yeah, Edward, he got bit like real hard. That looked nasty.
I must have had my
That's where he got his
hard.
His nickname Chewy because he's so chewy.
Yes.
Okay,
All
then.
my characters' dogs and all animals love my character.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
It doesn't matter what kind of character he plays. He always gets chewed on by something.
I thought you were about to say he gets chewed out, but hey, you know.
No, I literally get out of game just about all my characters. They do not have a good time with animals. Animals do really well against me, usually.
Oh no, I remember
When
watching
he
the
played a
series.
when he played a druid, he had a Londes the Leshian. It was a talking plant.
I
I
know.
That. I also remember the one with the quicksand. That was a great time. You guys were more in danger from a quicksand than like almost any creature you spawned that time.
Hazard.
I remember the wizard kept making the saves at one point.
You were the wizard.
Yeah, you were the wizard.
Yeah, and that was
That
me, and I
was
kept
that was
making all the
prime
saves.
Chewy time. That was OG Chewy.
Well, team, as much as I love hanging out with you guys,
Yeah, I mean,
the dungeon awaits you.
Either we attack that thing, or you try walking up to it and see if it will tear you apart or not.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like both bad ideas. But all right, we'll try the diplomatic approach first. So I will walk up
It was your idea.
to it, nice and open. Yeah. I'm aware.
I mean,
Where
Do you
am I
want me
going?
to come? Do you want me to come with you? I am pretty persuasive.
Up. You're right there. And Ross, watch the typing. It's loud.
Sorry, friends.
You go there. Doggo starts doing a growl, but doesn't advance.
Oh, start growling? Okay. That's motive. Like, is it going to attack me? Basically, I'm... Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
it
my
seems
roll.
to be programmed to guard the front door. And you are approaching
Okay.
the front door. If then.
Okay, then I will like to maybe yell loud. I don't know, I'm going to just try it, because
I say, hold up the symbol.
Look,
Sure,
I'm
but-
with the bad guys.
I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, this sounds...
I mean, you can try that. If
Necromancy is great.
react positively, then we know that this is bad.
this as a game, just this is a bad idea, but playing this as, like, if I'm in the world, I would be like, hey, we were invited! Is the master of the manor here? And I'd be yelling this, so, I mean, it makes sense.
All right. The sound is probably a little quieter than the raging waterfall underneath your feet. Nothing responds. Doggo is still heckin' anger.
Alright, well, we gave it a try. I'll walk back to the group.
Okay.
Does
The
the dog,
flesh golem relaxes. It's still watching y'all, and it's like it's still guarding door, but
I do not see
If it's just
another way
guarding
in
the
there.
door, there might be a way around.
Always possible. If we can see something.
There's this thingy. Whatever that is.
I think it's another part of the same map, at like
Yeah.
another level.
this map is drawn several floors in several places. Where you're pinging is about a 200-foot drop into the water.
Oh. Okay.
But do we want to kill this flesh golem then, or?
Yep.
I mean,
Does
the
it have
only other
this-
way is we can fly over, but
Is it the same make and model as the other flesh golems?
Make a knowledge, or no, you don't need to make a knowledge check. It's clearly not. It's definitely a flesh golem. It is not the same kind of flesh golem that you saw at Vorkstag and Grinds. But like it's the
Okay.
same idea. It has been made to resemble a guard dog. It may be popular in Ustalov.
Okay. I mean, I could try boxing it in an illusion and we move past if it works. If you really don't want to fight it.
I wonder if it's Bob's pet.
That's kind of what I was thinking. We're literally going to this person's house and just killing his.
You could say
His creation.
you've come into his house. You've kicked his dog. Why would you do it? I remember
Yep.
the dawning of the internet.
Yeah, Gildan, try boxing it in with one of your illusions.
Okay.
Not the worst idea.
I think I should be in range. I
can
will
help.
use a silent image spell to create walls around it.
Okay.
Box it in.
Works for me. So remember, kids, in Tommy's games, things aren't immune because immunity takes the fun away. But it does get a big racial bonus to its save. Well, no, it gets a +4. +4 is not that big. It's strictly better than, yeah, it sees through because it doesn't have a brain. Haha. Alright, well, my DC is... I don't know what my DC is. I'm just going to roll. 26.
Yeah, that passes.
So
The
it
DC is 20.
So you make the
For a first
illusion.
level spell.
It seems to be able to like it walks into the there's something here. Can't see. The computer inside its brain makes it move to try to get out, and it walks through.
Well,
Whoops.
that didn't work. I mean, I could try again, I guess.
Just keep silent imaging until I fail to save.
We just want to try and do something like so. How?
I mean, eventually I will run out of first level spell slot. So.
Okay,
You gotta burn the sorcerer out right here.
I
right
hate
now.
to be a devil's advocate at this point, but are we going to go so far as to try and create a tightrope and walk across in order to avoid killing what is very clearly a monstrous creature created by very unsightly people?
That
It is
is
Bob's.
not.
Bob.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Hmm.
My cat attacked my nosy. It's not a monstrous creature. It's animate dead is used in the creation of a flesh golem, so technically it's an evil action to make it, but it's literally just a robot made of flesh parts.
Yeah, it's a construct, right?
Yeah,
Bob was made the same way, if I'm not mistaken. So
Bob was also
and he has a
flesh
soul.
golem, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
And he
Bob
has a
is
soul, so, I
special
mean,
in the case that he seems to have a soul
And this dog
or
seems to not.
independent thought, which is special, I guess, because normally they just act what they were told by the command rod, right?
Yep.
I don't know where you come from, but killing things just because they are born a certain way or made a certain way doesn't necessarily bode well for good or evil. I come from, I mean, look at me. I come from a specific heritage. Am I automatically evil because of the way I was made?
It's a good point, but I mean,
At this point, the
skeletons
worst
would
case
counter
scenario at
that.
this point, in terms of the flesh golem, is it would be like destruction of property.
I mean, I could attempt spamming Ray of Enfeeblement on it until it passes out.
I would attack at that point. At that point.
The count of the Schloss would be out 20,500 gold pieces if you were to destroy this thing. God, that's a lot of money to spend for a creature of this CR.
Yeah,
Woof.
golems in general are way expensive, but I think it's done so that magic spellcaster characters don't just build themselves an army.
Yeah, I think it's to reduce players' abilities.
Yeah, I mean that's also the reason why, for some reason, the manual that you use to create the golem is used up. I mean, normally, why would a manual that tells you how to make a golem be used up in the creation of a golem?
Right?
That's
and like a
just for balancing reasons.
There's also Silicums.
Well, I have an idea with that. With how golems were made in, like the Jewish golems in their village, when you go to that, what you put a word of God in it, so maybe you put the book inside of it to power it.
By the way, couldn't you create like semi-real golems by taking statues, cast animate object, and permanency?
They're technically
Yeah, it
golem.
wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as a golem. It wouldn't have like the immunity to magic, the DR, the special abilities, but you would have an animated object that would fight for you.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. You just have like knockoff golems. That's way cheaper.
Much more cost effective, yes.
Yeah, but they also instantly die to dispel magic.
Right. Dispel magic. Oh, you killed my golems.
Yeah.
That's why you just make a lot of them.
What would happen if I used Ray of Enfeeblement to reduce the strength of something to 0?
A creature with 0 strength dies.
Does it?
Or no, I lied. I've been playing too much. That's not something we're taking from 3.5. 0 constitution dies. A creature with 0 strength is just mega encumbered, basically. Helpless on the ground.
Okay. I mean, that's something I could try to do with the doggo. Spam Ray of Enfeeblement until it's unable to do anything.
You can try, but as soon as you start, I think it's going to attack. And isn't Ray of Enfeeblement a close range spell?
Let me check how much range I have with Ray of Enfeeblement.
Within 30 feet of it or something like that?
25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels, I think.
Normal. That's the normal close one, so I just don't know.
Yeah, 25 plus 5 feet per level, so I have 40 feet of range currently.
Oh, and then
level 6.
If we want to try that, it will start attacking you. I could summon some things to get in its way, but that'll also get in your way if you don't have whatever
I could use our rope to climb on top of the roof of this tower first, so it can't reach me, and then spam Ray of Enfeeblement from up there.
Mm. And I mean, it does not seem like we're going to get around this. There's no other way, I don't think.
From the top of the tower, you wouldn't be within 40 feet, though.
Yeah, I just was about to say that actually I couldn't do that because I wouldn't be in range. Well, I guess you see where he could cast Fly on me. I could do it then.
Also that.
From up in the air. Do you want to do a Fly spell plus a bunch of Ray of Enfeeblement until the stalk stops moving?
I almost feel like the tightrope idea is better.
Tightrope idea sounds very fun.
On that note, let me do a quick measurement really fast here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50. The rope of climbing would be just long enough.
Oh, that's awesome.
just putting that out there.
And then if we fall into the water, we all die. This is going to be great.
Several hundred feet. Yeah, that's... let me get an exact figure.
I have points in swim.
Good. That's great.
I can technically summon dolphins, which should be able to help us swim. Or keep us from drowning, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I get summon squids. Are those big?
And with where in the world I am, I'll be like, I've never seen this before in my life, since I don't think dolphins exist here normally.
No, they live in the ocean.
I mean, what is this creature?
What? Haven't you ever heard of the lake shark?
I mean, those probably exist. Jaws, of all the places in Pathfinder to find Jaws, you have to assume it's in the horror province, right? Somewhere there's just a big shark y'all have to fight in this AP. I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, currently the
squids are medium.
Currently, the stock is certainly fulfilling its role because it's keeping us out. We need to do something, guys.
I agree. Let's do the tightrope idea.
But before the tightrope thing goes down, I want to get my. Have I complained to you guys about how I hate the way this AP is formatted? It's poopy.
Yes,
the area you are standing in is 100-foot drop. If you drop from the tower, it's 120. So then that would be 12d6 in fall damage, and then
into water.
Into water.
Oh, what? It doesn't negate.
Some of it does, but I think you don't take as much as you should. But also, I think it's 90 feet. IRL is the mark where hitting water is like hitting concrete. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's take our flesh off. All right. Well, tightrope seems very dangerous. All right. Should we
grappling
just kill
hook? Sorry, I had to.
Fine, I'll
right.
give you fly.
Alright. Time to use up a bunch of spell slots. Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is Rave Enfeeblement first level or cantrip?
It's a first level spell.
Can you imagine if that was a cantrip?
That would be so OP.
Yeah. I'll take
I
it.
think
But it's fine. I have. Let me check.
Why waste the time? We could just kill this
I could cast it 8 times. Still.
Okay.
I think that should be enough to drain all its strength.
That'll drain you of first level spells. That's
If I were to cast it 8 times.
Running into more stuff. I think we should just kill him. I can summon some monsters. It should take care of this thing pretty quickly.
But have you guys thought about the tightrope strategy yet? What if you went swimming? What if we decided to play a different adventure instead? I love deliberation. We're just hanging out.
We could use.
I wouldn't use all of the spell slots because I drain 1d6 plus, I think, plus 3 strength each time.
Okay.
So I can drain up to 9 strength in one go.
He's gonna roll minimum every time. Okay, sure.
Yeah, let's try it. Even even if it saves, it still takes half of the strength.
So there's one thing I wanna put out. Actually, hang on. I had this problem go down in an IRL game with Lucia's sister. The thing about Ray of Enfeeblement is Ray of Enfeeblement, if you look at the last sentence, this penalty does not stack with itself.
Oh.
Apply the highest penalty. I'm so sorry we had a 20-minute debate about what to do about that before I remembered that. That was on me. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Aren't you so glad I got that? Robin's out of first level spell slots and it's got 9 strength damage.
Let's.
Okay.
Whew, okay.
Well, I guess we kill it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pathfinder. 30 minutes of deliberation. Yeah, whatever. Let's kill it.
Alright, we'll kill this.
We're gonna save some time. We're gonna save money, live better. I'm gonna keep the initiative we had, and I'm gonna roll for Doggo's initiative real quick. Dope. It goes last. Look at that. Doggo.
Turn order's clean.
Malden is first. Hi, Achilles. We're gonna go beat up on our dog. We're gonna cause a lot of property damage. Welcome to Pathfinder. Do you want to come hang out?
I will walk to here, so I'm within 40. Actually, I want to go there.
Okay.
And then let us do freedoms. Freedoms. Let freedom ring,
Let it
shall
ring.
we? Yes!
Man.
I'm loving my freedom ring. I would like to fall into flanking.
Yep, I'm getting there. Hang on, my cat.
That is an interesting freedom.
I grabbed the wrong token. I grabbed the summon, and my cat jumped on my lap, and I'm wearing joggers right now, so they're not very thick, and my cat has claws, and, well, in the comments below, you could guess that they hit me in the calf muscle, and it hurts. Okay, there you go.
The dog be flanked in precision.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 eagle.
20 hits, 24 hits, 9 is poopy.
Alright. Oh, it's only 2. Sorry, I hate these buttons sometimes. I'm rewriting the formula. It's 2. That's 1 eagle with 2 hits.
Okay, cool.
Did that eagle hit at all?
21, 22 are good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to keep up here real quick. I got a
18 more
9, and I
damage.
got a 10, and 25 hits.
Alright. 7 more
Of
damage.
course, as you know, some of the damage isn't quite getting through because it is egg golem.
Adamantine or something like that,
Yeah,
probably.
you guys have fought the Fletch, basically the same model.
Oof, that one just missed outright.
Something like that, yeah.
Four. It
22
rolled
hits.
pretty well.
23 hits.
And the last one.
Okay. 22 is what
22
you did.
22 and 20. Alright.
And neither of those attacks do any damage. Oh, Jonathan, or well,
Alright.
Molden already did so. Yep, Johnny's on.
And my sword out, but that's it.
Hello.
Are we?
Hi,
Hello.
Shuby, how are you?
Good. Everything went silent, and I couldn't unmute myself, so I left the call to try to fix it.
Oh,
Good call.
It worked.
I
Yeah.
I can hear you.
What? What'd you say? Go, Johnny, go.
What?
Say what?
Say what? So I just now realized as I look over at OBS, the way I have my headphones set up, I'm kind of pulling against my monitor.
Okay, so for my turn, I'm going to
Okay, I didn't want to tell my story. Y'all been talking for 20 minutes about how to kill a dog.
Excuse me, they have been talking for 20 minutes. 10 minutes in, tried to just get us to skip the next 20 minutes, but then just sat back as they waited.
Good. I have to face slightly to the right because of the way my headphones are pulling, so it looks like I'm looking at the tokens, and that's dope. But Johnny, go.
I'm just gonna poke my head out and go, Molden, do you need any help for this?
It's debatable.
I mean, it would be okay if you helped.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
be
then
mad at it.
But then it'd be harder for me to help you later.
Okay, then I should be okay.
Okay.
see.
Good luck.
Until it kills me, we'll see.
I'm just gonna, walk out over here. Yeah, if it starts going badly, just let me know. I'm just gonna kind of, lean up against the wall.
So
Alrighty.
tacticians seem to be a stupid class.
Yeah, I like the monster tactician quite a bit. Geldern, you're on.
It is one of my favorite summon archetypes. I feel like
let's do the 4-round magic missiling from safe distance. Like being at a safe distance.
I feel like the monster tactician is great for summoning tactics, and then the herald summoner, the cleric summoning archetype. Yeah, I feel like that one's better for summoning one really powerful one and buffing it.
Mm-hmm. In tandem, they'd be really good. Just play one person plays a monster tactician, the other person plays a herald caller, and you're 2 people against the world, but you're actually 20 people against the world. Not bad.
My backup's a war priest of Pharasma. That's my plan.
Good. That's actually, we were gonna have a war priest, and then he dropped. But Siri, you're up.
Siri has no idea what to do, so she's just gonna
I mean, same.
go here, have a weapon ready in case it charges, but otherwise she's just gonna wait it out.
Okie dokie. And Chewie, dare you charge the doggo?
I walk up here in case I do need a charge in.
Sure.
Find around the front lines.
Well, I guess I'm gonna punch a bunch of eagles. That's the theme of Carrion Con. It's supposed to be gothic horror. No, I'm just punching birds, my dude. All right, bam.
It's all about killing freedom.
All about defeating freedom. Defeating free 30.
Look.
I'm gonna kill your dog. Well,
The only problem is the fact that the summoner isn't American and doesn't have a hard Southern accent.
Hell no! I'm gonna get my 6 freedoms up in here. It's my freedom to have guns and guns and 4 more guns.
You have to roll.
Here's your freedom of arms right here. In fact, I got 12 of them.
That died.
Yeah, that dies.
17
You have to roll really low. That almost missed, but no, you have to roll a 2 or 1 to miss.
Got it. 8. Does 8 damage kill one?
8. does. It currently they have 7 right now.
Alright, so I rolled a 1d5 to determine my target. And that one. Okie dokie, that's a full round action. It barks, but the bark is very monotone because it's a robot. And Geldern, you're on.
Just keep bombarding it for now, I guess. We want to kill it? Let's kill it.
Oh, I said Geldern, I meant Molden. 15 damage goes on Geldern's turn, hooray. I don't know why I screw up those names. They're 2 very different names. One of them is a word.
These will shift so that they are in flanking. However, I think that one has to shift there. However, it's done where they're all, like 5 foot basically, but they're all, unfortunately, they're all flying. I don't know. I don't remember if they're able to 5 foot while flying. It's
yeah, you can
weird.
use any of your speeds to 5 foot step.
All right, so they all 5 foot, so that they're back into flanking. However, that works out because of the whole, you killed 2 of them.
Of course. 21 hits. Got it. And
no natural 20.
A natural 20. Wait, what?
No natural 20s. That's unfortunate. 20s. No. I did not get a single one yet. I've rolled so many 20s. I've gotten 2 natural 1s, but no natural 20s.
Boo. Okay, got it. 25 hits. The other 2 miss. 26 hits. The other 2 miss. Man, this is such a fun combat.
I know, right? Oh, so
and I'm gonna
great.
kill these birds, and then you're gonna make 6 more birds, and birds everywhere.
Pass the popcorn.
Yeah, right.
I know, right? It's me.
Oh, does Molden want to do anything?
I'm just gonna wait here with the bastard sword, ready in
okay.
action to attack it if it comes close.
John, you're on. You're on, John. That works so much better than Jonathan, you're on. I can just say John, you're on. That doesn't make me sound like I have some kind of problem.
I mean, I keep telling you, he mostly just has people called John because he knows Jonathan is a bit of a weird name. Just gonna take a step forward, just kind of like continue watching, just being like, So, can you only summon eagles? Or can you summon more things?
I have a whole list of things I can summon. Eagles tend to be the most efficient.
I have seen him summon eagles, a lantern archon, a squid, and I think a fire elemental once.
Okay, now the squid seems the most out of place out of all of those.
The octopus, I think, it was trying to grab the homunculus that they were leaving.
Yeah.
No. Then what did you have grab the magic sword out of the nasty prison water?
Yeah, that was an
I thought it was an octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In any case, 15 damage from Geldern, and it goes to Asiri.
Asiri sort of looks around. She steps over here, looks down at the water, gets real uncomfortable, and steps back.
Sure. Edgar?
I'm staying right here.
Oh, the D5 doesn't... the D5 matters. That's targeting. 16 damage to this one. I assume a 29 got there. 22.
Yeah. You have to roll really low.
The second one in line for 18 damage. So those 2 die. And it's on you again. I mean, if I can survive one more turn, I will have let 6 freedoms explode. And the rocket's red glare! My cat's gonna get mad if I keep singing this loud! 20 hits, 22 hits, 17 don't. You've forgotten to roll precision damage. Oh, no, never mind. No, you have. I haven't seen the D6 come down separate. I'm like, you have not done precision damage this whole time, man. Got a problem.
I kept the thing on the made a new formula for it, so I can copy and paste. Ah, none of those hit, huh?
Not a one.
All right. Okay. More. I guess it's no difference. I'll just wait. Radiant action. If it comes within range, I'll attack it.
Okay. I guess we can expedite this just a little bit if Geldrin would like to magic missile it.
Yes. Would you like to magic missile it? Yes. 15 again.
And
I'm pleased with my magic missile rolls. They've been they've been good.
Well, oh, beep, 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 beep. That freedom's gonna take 25 freedom damage. Crushed.
You sent it right back to the plane of fire.
Nah, I need to keep rolling these. It's been 4 rounds. Okay. Okay. Molden, how many freedoms would you like to summon now?
5 more.
God. Okay. I don't know why I deleted the token. That's a dire freedom.
Dire freedoms. I love
These does not have flanking, so that'll be the last.
So one of them won't have flanking.
That's when I roll.
I love the South Park descriptions of dire. I think it's like, that's a dire wolf. It's like a wolf, but dire.
That all 3 of those hit.
Indeedy. Okay, flavor it. It died. It's gone. Congratulations, you've done so much property damage.
You produce scrap metal.
Well, again, the eagles just swarm it. I'm like summoning swarms of eagles, basically, and they're just tearing and biting at anything they can that they can get their hands on. It seems it's very violent and almost surreal. Like just watching it, it's very gross.
Do you guys know like that standard sound that they use in like cartoons when a bunch of people beat something up? That's always what I imagine.
Yeah.
Whenever
it turns into the Looney Tunes.
Just wailing on things.
A big dust cloud appears and occasionally feathers pop out the sides.
This one, it's actually flesh golem parts are flying out and blood and viscera and whatever makes a flesh golem. But yes,
I pat you on the shoulder, Molden. Good job.
Woo! I'm useful.
The theory feeds Lulu a mouse.
And the best thing is now you can send the eagles ahead to scout for traps.
Yeah, send eagles in the room.
That is something I like to do, but we probably have to open the door first because they don't seem to be good at opening doors.
Freedom is useful for a lot of things. Freedom does not have any opposable thumbs.
It has opposable claws.
No, it doesn't. What kind? I guess you can grab it and like turn your whole body.
Well, yes.
Can Edgar make a reflex save for me?
Oh, okay.
Don't fall in the water, because that was the whole reason why we killed this thing.
That might be why it wasn't crossing the bridge.
That too.
Okay. A 19 stands. Would you like to keep it?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Should I hero point it, guys?
I mean, you could get way worse. 10 is like middle of the row, so...
I mean, maybe Siri wants to bump that up. Oftentimes, like a flat 20 would be a DC.
Siri is in range.
Yeah,
just to be
she'll
sure.
bump it up by 2.
Okay. So 21,
Yeah.
final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing happens at all. I just really wanted to mess with you. Make a perception check, Edgar. On that note, when is... keep going, you're fine. I just want to see if I have a game on April Fool. April Fool's Day falls on a Wednesday. Damn.
I just picture Chewie like walking and then like in the middle of the bridge, he just stumbles on accident and everyone's like, "Oh my god, what happened?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." And Chewie's just like, Master, are you okay? There's a rock in Chewie's shoe and it pisses him off too much. Okie dokie. I suck. Doing the big ol' heckin' scroll. The arched bridge ends at a small cobbled terrace with a curious-looking iron door depicting a scowling sun being devoured by ravenous clouds. To the left, 200 feet below, so now we've changed the height again, a huge waterfall plummets into the depths.
All the freedom just fly to the left.
Cha-cha real
just
smooth.
to make it easier to walk up there and open the door. Let's open the door, shall we?
Slowly.
Wait.
I feel like this could have been done so much easier without so many birds.
Hmm?
I mean,
Hey.
like,
Who is offended?
Galdern, you're pretty strong. Couldn't you have just whacked that thing with a stick into the river?
But birds.
But burbs! Okay, so I got
Shrugs.
Chewie and Molden standing at the front of the door there.
Shrugs, walks along. I'm standing a little bit behind.
None of us took damage. That's kind of the reason why the eagles are kind of nice.
Fair, I
I've
guess.
been bit by one of them. You want to see the scars?
I actually saw how much damage those things were doing to eagles. I'm kind of glad we weren't within range. Holy
Fair.
smokes. Some of those hits would have taken half of our lives away. Or all of our lives, and some of us.
Okay.
So
Open
our
the
door's
door?
opening?
Is someone opening the door?
Let's examine the door first. For traps.
Check for traps.
I'll
Traps.
send
Jepson?
to where I'm at and be like, that looks interesting.
This guy seems to be a really paranoid person, so I wouldn't put it behind him.
That's a 20 to look for
trap
traps?
his front door.
Not
So-
natural.
You don't see traps, but there is a little, like, rope you could pull next to the door.
Oh.
Should we be
Oh,
polite
no.
now?
It's a doorbell, or
It's definitely just
Oh,
like a
you
little
pull it,
hidden
not-
bell pull.
you pull in it, and a trapdoor will open below you, and you fall.
Whoops!
Because
200
it's-
feet, you're dead. Super dead.
Yeah, it's like
Is there a trap floor? I look down on the ground.
Make a reflex save.
No.
I'm just gonna keep screwing with Chewie until the day we die. Just Chewie, if I ever meet Chewie in real life, I'm gonna walk at Chewie, make a reflex save. There's a boar outside your house in the middle of Kentucky. Make a reflex save. Reflex
That
save
is
to go
true.
catch dinner.
yeah.
That is true for people watching.
But no, the
sounds
bridge seems to be fine. There's definitely a rope you could pull though.
Okay, maybe we're just having a butler.
Yeah, we just killed their dog. We can try ringing it, but they're not going to be happy with us.
Yeah, from personal experience, if somebody were to kill one of my father's dogs, he'd probably just have them fined. But then again, my father was never one for having things like guard and hunting dogs. He'd more so have servants for that. Or he'd had someone from the city or something or another. Sorry. Not
Let's
helpful
open
with
the
the
door
situation.
slowly.
Okay, Chewie opens the door.
Yeah,
The trap goes
slowly.
off. The trap is magical. That's why I was trying to get Theo to stay Theo just a little longer, because it would be real good to have someone who could find magic traps for now. It's a huge air elemental. Oh, it rolled initiative and rolled a natural 1. Oh, pee. Molden is first.
Oh, it's a huge air elemental?
It
Oh,
is
this
indeed.
is not going to be good.
I'm gonna run away.
Oh man, I wish we had banishment.
I'm gonna put it.
Is it on?
It needs to end in a square that's legal. It's gonna end right
I was just about to say, is it on me?
It's right on top of you. You're in the eye of the storm, so you're fine, but everyone else is blowing around.
Oh, shoot.
Molden is
But
first.
does the door open though when I try to open it?
Not yet. You've put your hand on the door, and then that triggered the trap.
But it is flat-footed, so hopefully it doesn't have combat reflexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move away from it.
It, in fact, does have combat reflexes. I'm like, oh, do I? I'm not real sure about that one. Yeah, it sure do though. Okay, so I gotta take a look at my Cheide here. Don't you know? I'm not from that part of the Midwest. 21 to hit it.
That hits exactly.
Hits exactly. I need to redo my damage because we use elephant in the room and I have weapon finesse, so I add this. Bang! 16 damage as you get punched by wind, and it hurts.
Ouch. Well, it's time to sacrifice my eagles, which I believe these ones cannot be critted.
Actually, hold up. Show me. Can you show me on the board how you moved? Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's mythic combat reflexes or 3.5's combat reflexes that movement would provoke more.
You cut out from me big time.
Pip on you. You're fine. I forget in Pathfinder movement can only provoke an attack of opportunity once, no matter what my reach is, unless I have mythic combat reflexes. So never mind. I don't punch you a whole bunch. And play proceeds. If I had a little more time for my live plays, whenever I need to do that, I'd animate in a little like ref running along the side, and he has like a flag on the play.
Oh, it can punch that eagle.
Oh, it can. Oh, it can. Here we go. Hopwa! 33. 14 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. It can punch this eagle.
Hang on. I gotta see my dex mod. Okay. 23. 13 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. How about this one?
Yep. Hang on, my mod is... Okay, cool. 34. 18 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one.
Yepper. 21. Yahtzee. 14 damage. That's like the 15th 21 tonight. And that one too.
How about this one?
I've used 6 attacks of opportunity. Do I have improved critical?
Have used 6 attacks of opportunity. Oh my god.
I don't have improved critical. 17 points of damage.
Alright. Yeah, it's definitely dead.
6 attacks of opportunity. As 6, all the freedoms go flying and just...
I move further away and say, guys, run!
Eyes kind of go a little bit wide, like, yeah, no, that's more than a guard dog. Okay.
Should have rung the doorbell.
Okay, so then 5.
We're dead.
And 15.
I am
20,
terrified.
25, 30. Can I move here? Will it attack me? It's gonna attack me.
30 to hit.
Ouch! Yeah.
15 damage.
Come the bloody hell on! Yeah, that hurts. Ow! Whack. Sorry.
Suddenly you have 11 hit dice.
No, I don't know why he keeps doing that. Like, I go to type in current, and then I accidentally hit the hit point button above, and then it does that? I don't know.
Jesus.
That is 7 combat reflexes.
It is? I have 28 dex. Actually, I have 29 dex. My modifier is 9. I have 10 attacks of opportunity in the round. I have used 7. I got 3 more.
Gosh darn it! Geldern, you're not in haste range.
Geldern's 10 feet away from you.
No, oh my god, Moldern. Whoever the hell is
Moldern's right next to you. That's Chewie or Edgar. Both are acceptable.
Oh my god.
I'll catch up to haste. You can hold your action until I move.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action to cast haste once Edgar's in range.
Okay, sounds good to me. Geldern.
And of course we trigger a huge elemental when I lag. Okay.
Money! That's how I'm gonna remember Geldern.
Oh, this hurt. This hurt a lot.
Blasted?
Magic missile!
Maybe.
Pew pew!
Pew pew!
Sometimes I love hanging out with y'all. Doing nothing in front of doors for 3 hours.
I gonna use a third level spell for major image and create a sphere around it to trap it. Maybe it believes that.
Okay.
Box in the giant air elemental. Yep, that fails really hard.
Clutch.
My gosh.
Okay.
It honestly thinks that it's
Yeah,
yes.
well, everyone else also sees like a huge black sphere appear in the sky and the clothes thing.
Oh, make a will save. Everybody make a will save.
Wait, what?
What's the bonus if we know
I cast
it?
an illusion, everyone's looking at it, so everyone has to make saves.
Yeah. I honestly think he is the most powerful wizard alive.
The trap got worse. John realizes this is an illusion.
He is the most powerful wizard alive.
You are the most powerful wizard.
Oh wait,
Chewie, too.
Chewie, the trap got worse and you're right on top of it.
Wait, no, it's just I just see a black sphere.
Yeah.
there we go.
Wait, so what's
That's the
going on?
right
Sorry, I
modifier.
had to get up for a second.
The air elemental believes it's stuck inside a black sphere. An illusion was cast on it.
And I
Yeah.
see a black sphere in the sky.
And so does
Yes.
Morgan. Everyone else is good. Okay, the series up.
Thank gosh you trapped it.
Yeah, I guess we
Uh,
should hurry up and go in.
You get over here and get
He
hasted.
will
Okay, can I move
sprint
yet? Oh wait, it's series time.
Yep.
over to there,
What?
and she's going to be polite and ring the doorbell.
Okay, nothing happens.
Dang it!
And now it's...
And you got outside of haste. You got outside of the haste range.
Air elemental goes again. Air elemental's going to try to...
That barely fails. That's 23 that it needs
It
to
does fail, though?
get. Yep,
Okay.
23 is the DC.
That's awesome.
Everyone
Yeah.
inside now.
So actually, hang on. I have to... What is the prerequisite for improved Iron Will? Because I have improved Iron Will. Because I have Iron Will. I just don't know what the prereq is. I'm going to check that real quick, because if... This might be the one-a-day reroll. Okay. I'm going to say that one doesn't tick up, because there's no further prereqs. It's just Iron Will into improved. It has Iron Will, it does not have improved Iron Will, and it just barely fails, and it's on Chewie.
I say a Siri, inside here or inside back where we came from?
Oh, for God's sake. So that means I waste my second level spell slot.
Just open the door and go inside.
Is the door
just-
opened?
The door is locked.
It's locked.
Never prepare to cast a spell, kids. Never. Never, ever, ever.
So since it's locked and I don't have the key, I'm going to run back to where we came from to barricade the doors there.
Which I believe actually triggers your prepared spell, because you said when Chewie gets in, right?
Uh-huh. And
Yeah,
so
so-
Chewie's now hasted. And haste goes off, and everyone's in range.
What is the range? I thought it was only 30.
Everybody has to be. It's like a no two of each
Oh,
give you 30 feet
no.
apart kind of
It's...
thing.
Two people
Yeah.
can 30.
So wait, but then at that point, if it's based off of no 2, then this one, then he is less than 30 feet away from her.
Right, so the whole party is hasted.
Okay, that's the problem, right? So I was just looking for a bridge, essentially, because the spell actually goes out since 6th level.
Oh. Well, I guess I will use a phrases like, guys, the thing almost got out. We need to hurry.
Well,
Come on,
you will have
Siri,
an,
run!
you have an
Hurry
extra-
and what? Are we fighting it or are we running?
Still on
I'm not sure, but whatever you guys want to do,
Let's fight it
the
from
thing
inside the
can
tower.
break out any moment. I don't even want to talk about what this might be. If that thing understands our language, I don't want to give it pointers.
I think it speaks common.
Yeah, that it would really suck if you were like, guys, it's going to break out of the illusion. The thing's like, that's an illusion? Bonus to roll.
Chewie's used a move action.
Okay. Oh, I'm hasted so I can move again.
You have an extra 30 feet of movement. And actually, could everyone make a knowledge the planes check?
Yeah,
really
sure.
quickly? I'll consider this to be a pretty common creature. And Molden knows, in fact, an air elemental only speaks Orin. So you're fine.
Okay.
It has no idea. Foosh, 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 foosh. The language of the wind.
I wonder
Can't
if
with
I
all
just
the
say
colours
fush,
of it?
fush,
Still,
fush
guys,
back, I would be...
it's just a matter of time until this thing breaks out.
Pretty much.
No.
So, Chewie has a standard action. Combat is still running on initiative.
Yeah, I mean, I can hold the thing running indefinitely because the duration is concentration, but still, it eventually will get out.
My idea is, yes, we go inside the tower and we lure it to a place where it's confined and then kill it, because air elementals need to be, they like to fly and, be in the air.
Yeah, I guess we can also already in action to do something, and then I drop the spell or something. Or actually, I mean, I can all tell you that it's an illusion, and then you can shoot through it, I guess. That will probably give it another chance to save, though.
What if I summoned more air elementals?
Yes, air versus air.
How
Is
does that
Whitby out here?
Wait a minute.
You summon the bleak air
So
elemental.
then, hold up. My question is, as I know Molden knows, airborne creatures take a -1 penalty on attack and damage rolls against an air elemental. What happens if an air elemental fights an air elemental? Do they both take a -1 against each other? I am Lord of the Wind! No, I am Lord of the Wind! Man! And just nothing happens.
They just sit there and I'm Lord. I mean, the bigger one probably is more Lord than the small ones, but
I'm more lordly than you are. But we are more! Democracy! It's real democracy!
air elementals combined like Megatron. Just to
Captain Air Elemental Planet! Is Chewie done with Chewie's turn, though?
Yeah!
Okay, then it goes to top of the round in Molden.
I still don't know what to say. I'm so I'm sorry. That's so bad, but for me, I am definitely on board with the tower plan. So I'm going in the tower. I think we should all get here.
Get to the tower.
And get to the tower.
So 60 feet of movement will put you here.
I have 50 feet because, no, I only get 40 feet, right? Because you can't get more than double feet normally, so I think I get 40 total.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. My roll 20 crap.
Can you hear me?
Pants. Yeah. I think that happened to all of us, didn't it?
I'm still on the thing.
Did everyone's connection to the server just get interrupted?
Yes, it did, and now I'm in another room entirely.
Yeah. Now you're up here. You're running up the stairs.
I will refresh real quick.
I wasn't going to go up the stairs. I was actually just going into the tower and saying, get it down to the ground, onto the bridge.
Oh,
we
so you
can attack
want to be out here.
Yes. I want to be, and that's exactly where I went. I'm going to go in further a little bit, though. I'm going to go here, and since I actually do have more movement, and then I'm going to summon something, but I don't know what yet. I'm sorry. It's going to be on the ground, and I'm going to ready an action to summon when everybody else is inside, and the air elemental is right outside the door, or right next to us.
Okay.
And then I'm going to summon on the other side of the air elemental. That's
Johnny.
my goal.
Here's Johnny.
I'll lose that.
Sounds okay. So we are running that way. Got it. Okay. 5.
I can't drink the blood of air.
15, 20,
Monster air has no blood.
25, 30, 35,
Exactly.
40. Running inside. Like, okay. Inside.
What would, if an elemental could bleed? Wonder what that would taste like for a van.
Only one way to find out, Monster. Go bite it.
Gosh darn it! I am really mad.
Asking the real questions.
I am. Wait, we slept, right?
Yeah.
I still have one more spell slot left, and never mind, I forgot that. I accidentally still had one marked. That means, everybody get inside quickly, I have a plan.
Plans! I like plans.
Okay. And Geldern.
Alright,
Out of the way.
On the way too.
Good, Assyria has a straight line.
Are you going to do the cat thing where you get bonuses to speed?
Yep, I just need to run.
So then my question is, Geldern doesn't move action and passes?
Yep.
Okay, sounds
Just
good.
keeping concentration up.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I needed to hear. I needed to know you were keeping concentration. And
You gotta concentrate on that concentration.
I remember the feed in second is an effortless concentration where you did not need to concentrate on a spell to keep it up.
Yeah.
And second,
Alright.
To be fair, even if I drop concentration, I think it would still go for like 5 rounds
I think
without
it's
me.
3. There's 3 or 5.
Something.
Also, you know that effortless concentration feat kind of invalidates the 2nd edition witch a little bit, doesn't it? Makes the cackle kind of pointless.
True.
Haha! Anyway, Assyria does a heckin' run, and it's my turn. Here we go.
Well, I mean, I guess you could just start stacking stuff, because you can use effortless concentration, then cackle, and then have like 3 concentration spells.
But you
up
would
at
have
the
to be
same
a
time.
wizard to get effortless concentration.
Class.
Yeah, just archetype into it or something.
And a 21 still does not quite get there. And Chewie.
I'm going inside.
And something is
I'm going
summoned.
over here in the corner.
Yep, you were right. It's 3 extra rounds.
Actually, really quickly, Chewie, before you go running in there, you see on the 2nd floor, a door opens.
Wait, the 2nd floor.
I'm gonna whoop this door right here.
Okay.
You can't see in, nothing comes out, but that door opens.
Call off the elemental as I run in.
Okay, and then a summon happens from Molded.
I will summon a leopard.
A
A what?
Leopard, a cat.
Oh, I thought you said a leper.
Yeah, I also was like, you're summoning lepers?
What's a leper?
I'm really sick, let me in, please.
Yeah,
Bang,
well,
everyone.
it's a person suffering from leprosy. So
Poor
they like
cat.
falling apart.
It's gonna be
Is
right
that
there.
why a leopard is called what a leopard is? Because they got spots like leprosy? Is that how that works? Is that why
I think
that
leprosy
name-
got its name from a
Ow,
leopard.
my brain.
Yeah, these are the questions we're asking ourselves. All right, here we
Great
go.
question.
The real questions.
Meow. I
Does
should
the
be
series still have leprosy?
Meow.
right. Siri never had leprosy. Did
No,
she?
remember?
Oh God. Yeah, I do. I forgot. Okay, you got a kitty. What's Kitty doing? Kitty, make a will
Kitty's
save.
gonna... Oh, Kitty needs a will save. I don't know what the Kitty's will save is.
Hmm.
Kitty's good. Kitty can see through the illusion. That was what that was
Oh
for.
my gosh.
Best kitty.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
gonna be
Kitty's
the
gonna-
air elemental's next roll. Damn. Oh well.
Kitty's gonna wait until
Kitty
it
was
can
already
attack
worth it
on ground.
because Kitty wasted the natural 20 of the elemental.
Yipper. That happened. That definitely happened. Okay, cool. So then
There's a-
Molded did that. Then it goes to, I guess, basically goes to Jonathan. You had a plan. Everyone's inside. What you got? Show me what you got.
Move up,
Oh, God.
shut the doors.
Is that the plan?
Brilliant plan!
He did it. He shut
love
the
it.
door.
Blocking line of sight basically from us and the creature, and then I just want to do it to the other doors, and just kind of like hold up, look over to him.
So you have a
summoned...
you have a standard action and a move action. So you can shut one door. There are 2 doors.
I have an extra move action, and
Good.
a
You can shut one
don't-
door.
don't I have a swift action for interact as well?
This is not 2nd edition. Interact action is not an action. It is a standard action to open or shut a door. Actually, hang on. On that note, I need to go back and double check. I think those doors I think are messed up anyway.
Oh god damn it! Okay.
I have to go back and the doors.
It'll be a bit breezy.
So this is probably just a summon with a duration, right? Probably.
Hopefully. Molden, is that a summon?
I mean, I think air elementals aren't very smart.
Oh.
I could cast another rope trick and we hide. I mean, if it comes in here and just sees like a rope and an empty room, maybe it just moves on.
It is on Geldern.
I know if it's a summon.
Arcana checks on your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I will also do an Arcana check to figure that out. I want to know if it's if it has like a short duration in which it only exists here. I mean, it was a magical trap, I guess. Let me see, what was my Arcana again?
Unless it's a bound air elemental, that's a huge difference and will last a lot longer.
16?
No idea.
Damn.
You weren't close enough to the trap to see it go off to know if it was summoning or bound or a game.
Can I roll it as well?
Like,
on your turn is a free action.
Okay, sorry.
Initiative is taken.
Yeah. I mean, Galen will probably also say, like, I have no idea how long this thing would stay.
Yeah.
Anyone else got an idea?
Yeah, maybe you could summon a bigger air elemental, and it wouldn't bow down because it's a bigger air elemental.
I cannot do that yet.
That's how that works in air elemental culture. We need the elder one. Ah, yes, well, the elder has arrived.
Well, I could create a fake bigger elemental. Because I can fill a lot of squares with my major image. And major image pretty much copies all kinds of stuff, like physical and smell and what else, stuff like that. So I could fake a huge, even bigger. I could fake, I think, a gargantuan elemental or something.
Well, what does Geldern do, though?
Well, for now, I will just keep up the concentration. I did the check, but otherwise, I didn't come up with anything, so I'm asking if someone has more of an idea.
Okay, got it. So it passes to Asiri.
Asiri, I guess, will shut the door in front of her.
Okay, the doors are shut.
And that's it.
Okie dokie. How bad? Well, as Asiri shuts the door, Asiri sees the elemental start moving out of the illusion. Because I think 24 beats it.
Yeah, 24 beats it. That's why I said it's just a matter of time. A 19 or 20 and it gets out.
Her finger over her lips, like signaling quiet.
Cat's just out there.
Did we just doorbell ditch an air elemental?
You just ding-dong ditched an air elemental. It's 19 to hit the cat for 15 to dead cat.
Actually, no, it is not dead.
Whoa!
It has 19. It has 23 HP.
Dang!
It's a third level. That's why it's a third level.
Poor kitty.
Nice. Okay, you guys hear the sounds of the wind rushing in the direction of the door, and Edgar's on.
So...
Whatever leopards make. Can my leopard attack them?
Actually, can it? No, it can't speak. It can only understand Celestial. I was going to say it says something really horrible in Celestial because it gets punched in the face by the wind.
So is that cat like on fire?
No, why would it be on fire? It was punched by an air elemental, and it's your turn. It's on air. It's full of the wind. It's all thrown up. It's like the dog in Harry Potter. It's about to explode.
Turn is it?
That's Edgar's.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stay quiet.
Okay, then it's on Molden.
Edgar, you should have totally made the knowledge check, maybe. Or attempted it, at least.
I don't have knowledge, Achaidh,
yeah,
really.
Molden has no idea.
I don't really have it either, but I got 1 point in it.
He's got it open.
No, I'm not knowledgeable. Alrighty then, I will also stay quiet. But
Molten and
my
Gelden
leopard
talking
will
about how
attempt.
little they know.
So
My leopard.
I'm hearing I will stay quiet. Can I get stealth checks from Edgar and Molden? Just Edgar and Molden.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, my mic was muted, but literally I slapped my forehead so loud that it actually reverberated across the room.
Molden turns his guys, be quiet!
And I'm looking at my stuff. I had to reload my character sheet.
It doesn't matter. You've been found.
Alrighty.
Would the leopard like to attack the air elemental? I need to see the hardness of these doors. I'm not Geldern. I can't just ping the door until it explodes. I have to use the rules.
Oh god, my forehead is so red. Instinctively I saw it and I just... my hand hurts.
Could have had a V8, my guy. A 1 does not confirm. None of those hit.
No. The natural 20 doesn't hit?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. To be fair, that was the claw. Alright, 1d3.
So is this kitty cat kung fu?
Nope. Kitty cat kung fu would be much more useful right now.
Wait, does it mean it has more than 26 AC? Dang.
Oh, wait, let me check its AC. That actually might not hit. No, it does hit. It definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
That's more than 26 AC. That's...
Yeah, that would have been super scary.
It's time for us to leave this area entirely if that was the case.
Okay. So then I believe the kitty is all done and it's on Jonathan. And you hear the sound of the wind turning in the direction of the door.
I just slowly turn my head in Molden's direction. Or Molden's direction. With just like the look of you.
I mean, it was only going to be temporary anyways. Just want to point that out. There's no way that this was going to be permanent.
I mean, I barely got there. I'm kind of surprised.
I mean, like I said, we could try the hiding in the rope trick extra dimensional space.
And
I don't think air elementals are smart.
we
I
should
think we can fight it when we get it into an enclosed space.
We have to
Yeah,
go
I mean,
halfway up the stairs in an area that it can't fit, then use the rope trick.
And here I am, genuinely surprised an air elemental does not have compression. I really thought they would, because their air is why. I learned something today. I don't use elementals very often. Don't really like them. They're just, this is a windy monster. But anyway, it's on Jonathan.
Can't be critted, can't be flanked, can't be all this stuff.
I look to the rest of the group and say, so we're going with... And just mutter, so we're going to try and go with the hide plan?
I think
Take the rope halfway up the staircase. It won't be able to fit.
Alright.
it's a spiral.
I know. We have a rope trick.
I know.
I mean, has one of us by now figured out if this thing is temporary?
Nope.
No.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. Knowledge Arcana. 21!
That is the DC. The trap that went off was a trap that was Summon Monster 6 that made an air elemental come down. You don't know how long it's going to be here. That would depend on the level of the spell cast, and since you weren't here when the spell was cast, it's hard to say, but it is temporary.
I was standing, near the door, though.
But the spell was cast when the trap was trapped.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it would certainly be shorter than the duration of my rope trick.
Yes.
That
is true. That is a thing. That is definitely the case. It's at least been here 5 rounds so far.
I think if we wait 2 minutes, it will be gone.
Yeah, I think it will probably last a couple of minutes, which is still long, kind of, when you try to hide from a monster, but it's not.
It can't fit in the staircase.
Yes, it
guys.
can, I say so. No, it definitely can't.
Yeah, it's only rounds
just
per
gonna
level.
What came inside?
I'm just gonna...
Whose turn is it anyway?
It's John's turn. What you doing, John boy?
I'm trying to figure out what sort of Cockney sort of slapstick situation I'm in now.
Close the doors.
And here I am trying to figure out what happens when I turn into a whirlwind at
I thought closing the doors, us being quiet would be enough. No, we have a loud chatterbox who managed to get us on co-op. So now I'm just kind of like, well, I'm back at step one.
To be fair, from what I saw, Tommy rolling,
this the stairwell over here?
Really high.
Is this the stairwell over here to like our bottom left?
There's four of them.
Yeah, one here, one here, one here.
As I make my polycule, trying to figure out what happens when it turns into a whirlwind. Will that yoink the doors off?
It normally doesn't say anything about that, even though it's weird. It should. It just says like small creatures.
We kind of have Sven's character here as well in the film.
He has plot armor.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Hi, Sven.
He's just T-posing right now. It's a Bethesda bug.
Yeah. Somebody got him with they turned off the AI, so he's just standing there. You can talk to him and be like, "Do you guys know what I did with my bag of holding?" And that's all he'll say. That's all he's got. Where's my bag of holding?
What?
Rhyme spell?
My alignment is lawful good. Oh,
You must attack it. Your alignment definitely does not say you have to go attack this thing.
Before you do that, I do say I saw the second floor door open up. I didn't see anyone in there.
Screw it. I'm just gonna look to the rest of you guys. Look at the door. Look to the rest of you guys. Draw it away. And cast invisibility on myself.
Oh, jeez.
You're casting what on yourself?
Invisibility.
Okay. And it passes
what
to
are you
Gelder.
trying to do?
He's trying to die. Let him die with honor.
I'm trying to actually not be noticed.
Do I have?
Okay.
Okay. Well, Geldern, you're on.
He was telling us to draw it away from him.
Oh, okay.
We can just wait. I'm on board with the waiting goal.
I like waiting too. But
Now that somebody actually made the check to know that it's a time thing, it has to get through a solid door. Let's close the doors and see what we got.
It's a huge air elemental. It's gonna rip the door off its hinges.
But
These are strong.
and the trolls were using these doors as barriers.
Against a doggo. This is much bigger and windier than a doggo.
But guys, remember the glass at the bleach factory. If these doors are at least as half as strong as them, we will never die.
The doors groan as the wind blows on them. Geldern, what you got? I feel like we got nowhere today, but I've had a lot of fun doing it.
Yes. That's kind of what I feel like too.
Welcome to Pathfinder.
We completed the Halloween special.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened. We did that.
I mean, if you just want to draw it away, I could use the staff that we got and summon a swarm of insects and
Yes.
have them chase each other.
No, some of them.
Yeah, I know.
Molden freaks out, opens the door, tries to run, forgets there's an air elemental, dies horribly.
Yeah. I mean, is the room totally closed, or are there like windows or something or arrow slits or something like that?
There's a portcullis, actually on it. We'll say there are doors. These doors are open, but there's no line of sight out unless you were to run up to the top of the tower.
Okay. I just want to know if I can have the ability to cast the swarm spell, because I guess I need line of sight, right?
You don't have line of sight to it.
I mean, not to the air element, just to outside. Because I don't want to summon them in here and freak out Molden.
You could summon them out here, but then there's a canyon here that they couldn't get to it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to summon them outside and just have them draw the attention and run away. And
right, you don't have line of sight to an outside that can get to where the air elemental is.
Oh, okay.
They can't fly?
No. They can fly.
They can fly! What's their fly speed?
I mean, it's insects. It's insect swarm, right?
I don't know what their fly speed is. This cannon is like 70, 80 feet.
They go as fast as an insect.
Let me see. Summon swarm. What does it summon? You can summon a swarm of bats, rats, or spiders. Hey, you can summon bats. See, it's fine.
Bats? Yeah,
Bats.
bats are okay.
You're not afraid of bats, right? Just of bugs.
I think they actually. I don't think they actually count as.
I feel like as this conversation is going on, the air elemental's just drumming its fingers on the bridge. The leper's just like got a nail file to its claws. Actually, really quickly, as we continue to deliberate, I forget that I get to do this, but John did beat the knowledge check, the DC by 4. John gets 1 question about air elementals. Now we get to deliberate. God. I don't know why people don't enjoy Paizo dungeons. Some people think they get the fatigue. I'm having the time of my life. We're just sitting here freaking out about the wind.
No, it's just like, gosh darn it, this is what happens when you try to just not directly solve a problem, but go around.
They say it's all about combat, but you see, we are all about avoiding combat.
Yeah, as hard as possible. Guys, we can't, that's somebody's pet dog or property. Guys, air elementals are afraid of bats. Come on. It's common knowledge.
Okay, Tommy, when you told me to build, the party didn't really solve its problems by combat, I thought, okay, so it's like
I didn't mean as literally as it's turned out. Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, I know. And now I'm just over here I am a bard, I am a buffer, but I also, it's just like, oh my god.
But we're running, time is ticking, the clock is burning, the clock is on fire. Who did that to the poor clock? John has a question, and what is Gelder doing? God.
I'm not afraid of bats, because they're animals, not vermin. Yes!
Yeah. My head hurts so hard right now. Okay,
How bad.
Okay, what is the best way to dispel... What would be the best way to get it to go back to its home plane or whatever?
A banishment spell?
Whatever would work on a summon monster. Or you could just wait the clock out.
Okay.
They're going to build an anti-Molden?
I mean, the closest I got is just dispel magic, but at this point the trap's already been sprung, so we're kind of foobar.
An anti-magic, an anti-summoning build.
Yeah,
there's a summoner archetype for that.
There is too. Well, what's
That's going to be kind of fun.
It's my turn?
Yep, it's been your turn this whole time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I guess I will just grab the creepy-looking staff and attempt using it to cast Summon Swarm of Bats. Yeah, Batman now.
Swarm of bats.
No.
I'm gonna assume that this thing doesn't have a lot of hit points. I'm gonna attack it and it's gonna die.
It's a swarm.
Got it. And that's
I have no idea.
Okay, cool. So then it goes to Asiri.
Too bad it's not a rat swarm, I remember that.
Oh,
I could summon that too, but bats are more useful because of fly.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure. I think you're not freaked out. You're freaked out by rats too, right? Because of vermin.
Rats are.
Yeah, I think it's vermin. Yeah, vermin. Yeah. I'm afraid of.
So
even though it's backstory with specific spiders.
Yeah, I could have done even worse. Spiders is also one of the options.
Asiri is going
then
to
you
grab
literally see my character run.
the rope.
Okay.
The rope.
And she is going to go over to this little stairwell here and say the command word.
Okay, so rope trick is a spell.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was part of our special magic rope.
No.
No. It's a spell
She
of
has the
spells.
rope of climbing, and it begins to snake up the wall.
Okay, well,
You're
she's
fine.
just
You're
waiting
fine.
it out in there.
Okay, cool. This attack targets the leopard. It's dead now. I'm gonna roll that though. Hold up. Wait a minute now.
Yeah, that confirms.
All right, dope. This is the deadest cat. How far does it swing? We'll find out next time. No, we're not done yet.
Good thing that the elemental doesn't have awesome blow.
It should. 30 damage.
Yeah, it goes right back to the plane of wherever I got it from.
Plane of cats.
Yeah, the plane of cats.
So I roll a natural
that's
1
3
to
of my
try to
summons
punch the
today.
door. Good for me.
Does it hurt its air fingers?
Probably its air feelings, at least. Okay. Molden, you're on. We'll do one more round of initiative, and then we'll call it tonight.
I will go with the Siri, and hopefully Rope Trick does something, or... Yeah, that's all I got right now. No, I'm done.
Invisible Johnny? That sounded weird, and I don't like that I said it. I'll never say that again. Jonathal, your Onathal is much better than the other one.
Invisible.
No, stop it! Be gone, you! Be fed to the boars, all of you!
So,
But what are you doing?
I am going to 5, 10, 15. Gonna, move half my movement and just kind of get into the stairwell and be quiet.
Okay. And then it goes to Geldern.
All right.
Is this violating lawful good? I don't know.
I will
Do I also
move
need to roll a stealth?
I will move up to a Siri, take hold of the rope, and cast Rope Trick.
Okay.
I will leave the swarm of bats down there, so the elemental has something to play with when it finally gets through the door.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So then what happens then is you guys have to use climb checks to climb to the top of the rope. Like, the spell has resolved, the rope is up, there's an extra dimensional space up there that will last for much longer than this will. But for now, I'm going to punch a door.
Also, there will just be a rope hanging out, so the elemental will probably not be smart enough to figure out what that does.
You could make an Arcana check. You don't know what this thing's about.
That's true. I have no idea if the thing is good at Arcana checks.
So I do that. 2d6 plus 6. Boom. So it punches the door once. It punches the door twice. Go. And that is enough to break the door.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
This door shatters.
Oh no.
Nobody tells Sven. Next time on Carrion Crown. Go, Chewie, go, fine. It's your turn.
That reminds me, next time I'm not there. Good thing I cast that spell in time, because next time I'm not around to do
It
it.
provokes the attack of opportunity. 33 to hit Chewie.
It hits.
15 damage.
Okay.
And then what happens?
Rope. I'm going into the rope.
Make a climb check.
Okay.
The boars are coming. The air elemental's just a bunch. It's 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Thank God.
You left your
Thank
assault
God.
rifle in Arkansas, and you're in the extra dimensional space.
Happy days.
I'm out. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.